Oh, the last time you guys are, let me see, you guys are protecting a diplomat named Adelhard Idowo and his son Rutendo, who was like a 13-year-old.
I'm
Um,
sorry, what was his name?
I'm just gonna post a
Yeah.
number 20 for you guys because he's
Please.
like
Your name is
from
hard. Yeah.
African.
Don't worry about it.
Abadubba-whoa.
You'll see.
Also,
So
out of
that's-
curiosity, he's from a nation that uses magic, right? Would they know about me?
Know about you? Probably.
Yep, I think they. I don't know, because he's like very like broad into magic. I don't know if he specifically like searched into. It's not like a
I mean, not,
country
like,
that uses magic.
specifically
It's
searching me, but,
more
like-
it's more like a small area in a country who
okay.
learns different kind of magic, and they don't even
okay,
like
so it's-
go that far as to use it for like destruction. It's more like for like useful stuff. It's like kidding. It's more let me see. Think I don't know if have you seen Doctor Strange in like the monk temple there?
Oh, yeah, so it's kind of like Salem kind of thing, almost.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I see.
So I don't know. I'm maybe gonna roll it in a moment. Like if he's seen you or heard from you, but he probably like can sense it when you're close. That's probably the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
his son. So yeah, you guys went a little overboard getting this guy just from the airport. I would say like, especially
Yeah.
especially our friend our Shadowhawk.
Look, I just sort of went with them on it. I didn't really feel the
In the
need to
heat of the
argue.
moment.
Like yeah, that's like,
I just let him go for what he wanted to go.
that's like the thing. Like Entropy's like I don't know. I'm just gonna do my best. That's the thing with Entropy. He's currently he's dressed as the father and the son, and trying to keep himself in the role, which is very hard for Entropy. Trying to be.
Are you
this
kidding me? Trying to
push.
keep my mind on two different things without
That's-
straying and like thinking you're doing something else? Yeah, I
Yeah,
I'm
but
having a lot
especially
of
just
trouble.
like not using your powers, not making things fun. You're just sitting in traffic for like the next 3 hours, stuck in this limo. Because don't forget that our friend over here, Whip, has been messing up with the traffic stuff. So there's no the traffic's
Oh,
just stuck
Watchdog
everywhere.
style.
Yep. So
That's cool.
So yeah, we will get to Magus in a moment. Like you said, Magus has just been fighting off some personal demons the last few weeks. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him much
Literally.
around the base. Maybe you've been there like a few like days. You just I don't know, take a shower, get a sandwich, and then go back to
Like,
hell.
I just come out of my room foul smelling and covered in what looks like purple blood, and I just go back in.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Maybe like Josh like sees you at a moment, it's like and just turns around and walks away.
Yep.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
so
just
somebody
hell.
opens your door to have a look what's going on. They just see literal like hell. Like nope.
Yeah. Some hellfire and screaming, and I'm just there.
So yeah, you will be filled in a moment what's happening, what has to be done. I don't think you were like
there in the next 30 minutes.
you weren't like done there, but they just like they sent you. You have to come right now, or we're gonna send someone after you. Or they probably have like a magician in like the high superhero order, which in this world is like Gaia's Guardians, which is like Justice League. What's the Marvel name? Avengers. Like they have a better magic user. They know.
Sweet. I doubt he matches my magical might of Magus because, well, I'm a very vain villain. And I really like to, what's the word where you put like words that all have the same start?
Words should all have the same
like the rhyme?
No, I mean not rhyme, but like what Hugh Grant, not Hugh Grant, that one guy who played V did. He's like very villainous vivisection.
Oh, what is that called?
It's like what Stan Lee does with naming all of his characters. Like Reed Richards.
Yeah, exactly.
Peter Parker.
There's a word for that. I know there is.
I think there is. There probably is. There's a word for everything.
It's called alliteration.
There you go. Thank you. I like to alliterate. There you go.
Yeah. So I think we should head over to Entropy. You're in the limousine. There's some of your. I think most of the personal cars you hired are in this. No, there's like one car in front, one car right. I think there were 2 guys in the limo with you and the driver you guys hired from this limo. And you guys, you didn't tell the guards, right? Your bodyguards, you didn't tell them anything about this is going to happen. So maybe there's like still no trust there, or there's just some reason you guys didn't tell them. And you figured it out while you were in the car. It's like, fuck, we didn't tell them. And you're trying to keep yourself calm, focused, concentrated. Like the sun is easy, like we say. You can just play on your phone. But yeah, the guy, you don't know what he does like in his free time. You watched videos while like speeches and stuff. You don't know what he does in the car, or how he spends his time. So yeah, you're having trouble with it. But that's up to you. It's like, do you manage to keep yourself straight from here towards the hotel, or do you think Entropy fucks up at some point?
I'll be honest. My character will probably just like he'll look left, look right, realize his mistake, and just start sitting there tapping for a little bit. He's just gonna be like, he'll legitimately just look as if he's not sure what to do the like half of the ride, and then the rest of the half probably he'll begin entertaining himself with anything he can think of to do. Like he may pull like as best he can, start trying to pull practical jokes on the guards when they're not looking.
Yeah, and if this was comic, we would still like Deadpool, right? This is like the thought bubbles, like maybe there's like a different voice, like telling stuff. The one that's like saying, "Stay calm."
You should totally turn their suits blue. No, not blue, purple. No, green. No, you don't need to do any of that. That'll blow your cover. But it'll be fun.
Turn it into the color of whatever they find insulting.
See, make it rainbow. Make it every color. This way, there's nothing wrong with it.
That way, they'll be very gay.
But then they'll be confused. Like, just imagine even their voices in my head, just like...
yeah, we would be confused. Like,
what? What the heck? How did you guys get in my head?
Maybe like one just looks at you at the moment, and he's like, just
we're here for Taco Sunday.
After a while, like one of them guys, like I think we named them like numbers 1 till 7. Like 1 is like the boss of the guys. I think like 2 has the metal arm or something. 1 was a driver, but he didn't drive the limo. So I was like, this is like maybe number 4. It's like, sir, is everything okay? You look a bit, I don't know, struggle.
Yes.
Yes. Everything's fine. Just a little bit nervous about this speech, you know.
Yes. There's a lot of things to do to come in the crew. I understand. I'm sorry about the traffic. There seemed to be some bug in the traffic system, and all the automatic cars, the traffic, everything went haywire, and they're still looking at what's happening.
If it's at all possible, I would try to redirect traffic.
Sure, make a technology roll.
Specifically for us.
Let's see if you can undo what you did here. Let's make a technology roll.
Well, not undo, just do it, just so that we get the green light.
I have an idea.
Trying to load and stuff.
I have an idea. I've got an idea that'll let me cool my nerves a bit, you know? If you guys would be willing to help me out, of course.
Do it.
So,
how would you guys like to play a board game?
Monopoly or...
Like, sure.
I did have a bag.
It better
right?
be Risk.
I did have a bag, right?
He probably had like a suitcase, like a business. Yeah, he probably had something on him. No, I would say it's the son. The son is the guy who is wearing his suitcase.
Alright.
You can
my
use
character would look like, son, do you mind? And the son will stop for a second, pull up his little bag, suitcase, whatever thing, open it up, and literally just hand me an entire box of the game Risk.
Sweet.
Perfect. I knew you had that. Thank you. And then the son will go back to his game and say, would you guys like to play?
Alright, there we go. I can do the roll now.
Do they agree?
Let me quickly, Chip, yeah, that roll is more than high enough. Wait, how much did you roll here? 15. Nice.
15 plus all his bonuses.
Yep. So yeah, there the traffic will like go a bit faster for you guys. Like it's redirected, the automated cars go away, but still you're like in this limo. You don't want to get too much attention. Um, it's not like traffic's gone, right? So, but you will get there faster thanks to Chip. And I think you'll immediately program this for like the rest of the week. It's like trying to get it like
Yeah, the entire time this whole thing's going on.
Yep, you create like a simple algorithm for like place we are fixed traffic for that. But currently you only program it for like when you're on the way. We can do it like later if you want to program it in advance. Like we know we're gonna drive the next hour. Yeah, for now it's like where you're going. So back to the guys. Like, yeah, they're like, sir, I will check in real quick if you're okay. Guys, is it okay if we are you guys okay? Can we he asked us to distract him for a moment. I think that's a good idea. And like that, I was like, yeah, I'll check. We'll keep our eyes on because there's like a car behind you, in front of you, and they're okay with you guys being distracted a bit. There's not really like a good space to set it up, so you're like it's like on the floor of the limo because there's like one couch on the side and one couch in the back. How does this?
I didn't bring a table. We should have set up a table in here. Whatever.
Dang.
Well, maybe it's like the future, right? So maybe this limo can adjust like a little bit. I think it. Yeah, let's say there's like a tail like coming from out of the floor. It's not like perfect height for you guys, but it's at least better than playing on the floor. Is it like the classic risk set, or are there like adjustments in like countries or game pieces?
There's been an complete adjustment, and that all of them are different countries. Each one named after you know what? Might as well make it Candyland. It's Risk Candyland.
Risk Candyland, nice.
The best.
Beautiful.
And that's my second question. Does this really exist in the future, or is it something Entropy created?
Probably
It's the
does
future,
exist,
though.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. There's probably an actual Risk Candyland, honestly.
Yeah,
You know
and
what? Whilst we're on the topic, I actually have a friend here who would be interesting in joining next time, if at all possible. So if you want, Sven, we could discuss the details. Like,
Java, go to hell! I mean, what?
yeah,
shut
talk
up.
to me. Post something to me this week, and we'll have a look what we can do.
okay, sweet, thank you.
Yeah, so you're playing Risk Candyland. I think the thing is like if you win, you get to eat like it's like there's like a candy bag of candy you get with the game, and you can eat some of the candy if you win. The pieces are eatable.
Are there guinea pigs in the background?
Yeah, sorry, they're going.
Yeah, I
wild.
hear. Oh, guinea pigs, bring them on camera. It'll be great for the video.
No, I'm just gonna leave there. I think my girlfriend is probably eating food or something, and when they hear like food or a bag, they just get crazy.
Why is
it's
she
so
eating
wild. Oh, that's
them?
so fucking cute, though. Yeah, what is she, Bolivian?
What?
Ouch.
So yeah, you guys can get distracted. Let's go to I would say Max. So Max, you get his assignment. You guys hear like, oh yeah, they're going towards this hotel. You have to protect this guy. You get like the basic information. If you need any information, you can just ask. But essentially, this guy's gonna be here for a week. He's like three or four important like meetings he has to go to, and you guys are essentially his bodyguards. He personally asked for you guys to be his bodyguards. The guys hired like 7 guys, just so you know, those like extra bodyguards.
I don't know why the hell he hired me.
Protection against magic. It's like essentially a test for you if you're trustworthy, right? Because this guy, he also knows magic and he can protect himself a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, bro, it's not that funny.
Is that in character? Because then
Jesus.
everybody like looks
That
at
is
each
in
other.
fact in character. I emerged from my room cackling like a maniac, having killed off.
I
the
mean,
last
to
of
be
my-
fair, I'm probably a better magic user than you, so.
Yeah, but you're a god. Don't-
Anyway.
I'm better than
My character just doesn't have the motivation to be better, is the issue. But I mean,
Anyway,
who
the point
cares?
is, yeah, I emerged from my cackling like a madman, having killed off the last of my humanity, and I go to said location to prepare a proper magic user arrival, as in like manifesting red carpets, animating brooms, some real Fantasia tier shit.
So you're blowing a cover.
Not at all, dude. What cover?
There's plenty of cover, trust me.
So yeah,
Okay,
that's
fine.
like essentially when you get up and they give you like a radio system, and it's like gonna say like he's on the way. Where should we send him? And like all you guys hear it like Magus is coming. Where like which room should we send him to? Do you want to send him to the decoy room or to the real room?
The room.
You don't know. So they're asking like where should we send him towards the other guys? So it's like to Entropy.
I'm not the boss.
Well,
So.
someone joined, so I believe we have
Yeah.
another companion.
Gary!
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It took forever to get here. I was over on a consultation job.
That was good, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I helped a guy get
We're recording, Gary. So if there's something too personal,
yeah.
just-
No, I was going to say, I just helped a guy get a game up and running.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he kept on having problems with it, in which he's the one that created it. But anyhow, he was having problems with its stability. It would get up through the opening video saying made with blah blah blah, get up to the opening menu, and then would just shut down.
So it's like a coding error.
Yep. So I helped him get that done. And give me 1 second, I will be in the actual game itself.
Number 20, you mean? Yeah, sure.
Get in, sucker. Also, I'd like to retcon my earlier action. I'd like to prepare magical warding on the room he'd be staying in.
Yeah, so you're now heading towards the room, I would say, but
Sweet.
it's up to like the other guys, like which room they're sending you towards. Because they're
Send me wherever. I don't give a shit.
yeah, so that's up to like the others. Like
Yeah, I'd say decoy room would be best if he's going to be showing up in actual costume.
Well, I'm always in costume. I wear this to sleep, so yeah.
yep. So
Okay.
so you guys are sending him towards the decoy room. Sure.
I'm always in costume. This is my actual skin.
Is there? He's like briefed what you guys' mission is, but he's not briefed on what your guys are currently doing. Like what the plan is. Is there anything you want to say to him, or are you just sending him into the decoy room? Was like, yeah, just protect the guy.
Depends. Have I gotten the chance to talk to him, get a sense of whether or not I could trust him
Magus?
I mean,
No,
you
no,
know me.
beforehand?
nope. You haven't.
Nope.
He's been in his room like for the whole time, and you were like messed up from the fight in the Wonderlands arc. You met there, but it was
Yeah.
like all busy and stuff. And when you got back, he went to his room. You went to your room, and you guys brief glances, but not really talked. Maybe you did some research on him, knowing him that he's essentially one of the guys who's like he's not there to be like the good guy keeping the others in check. He's one of the guys who has to be kept in check.
One of the first ever
then
magic.
I would be, or then I would definitely not be telling him, because who knows if he has got something against this guy or anything. 1 second, I will shut off the other chat because it's showing that.
Yeah, it's also
I am
because I'm going to be
broadcasting.
echo, I feel.
Yeah,
Peace
it's
talks? I don't
broadcasting
want
on
peace.
Roll
I
20.
want death.
So that's just the thing. I actually would have a bit of a prejudice against him, per the fact that he's not using his magic to currently dominate all non-magic users.
Like
Listen,
he's
so long
he's
as he's
teaching.
not doing that is on my
Like
shit.
his magic is something he like teaches to others. I mean, I don't know if you're against like that, like teaching others to
Oh.
use magic. Or
Oh, I'm definitely against that. Like,
Basically,
you have to
anything that
understand-
takes power away from him and gives it to other people, this guy's
Oh,
against.
it's not even that. Like, magic is sacred to me, as in, like, if you don't have the aptitude for it, stay away from it. And this guy's just giving it away like fucking towelettes.
Magic is sacred to me, in that if someone else has it, I'm pissed.
that
I mean,
that's
no,
how
it's not
sacred
that,
things
like,
work,
you're
right?
born with it.
That's like
Yeah.
it's probably in the dictionary. It
Give me
says
one
like
second.
it's-
I'm actually
I know.
having some trouble with Roll20 itself. Chrome just froze up on me.
I know. That's no
1
problem.
second to restart.
We don't really use Roll20.
So
that
yeah,
much.
I would definitely not be telling him where this guy is.
Yep. So you're sending. But do you tell
I
him
would-
that Entropy is dressed as this guy, or you just
No,
Okay.
I
could
would not
probably
be
feel
letting
it.
him know.
this is gonna be fun?
I would be making him think that that Entropy is actually this guy.
Sure.
Okay. Well, regardless if he is or is not, I'd probably know, actually. Like, I can detect magic.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Entropy, but are you not pretty much 100% magic?
I mean,
Or
Magic?
broadcasting magic like
kinda.
motherfucker?
It's
27.
kind of weird. I don't really go through magic, but I guess you could consider it magic. It's one of the building blocks of magic, I suppose.
I would say you're more like. I wouldn't say like if you like look at Marvel and stuff that Thor's a magic user. I wouldn't essentially say that. He's just a god using god powers.
Except, of course, I'm much
Well-
weaker than an actual god.
Yeah, regardless, I'd be able to sense if he was magical.
Yeah.
Point
So
is,
we'll get to that. We'll get to the point. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll get to that point.
Yeah, Gary.
But
So
right now, I'm actually just, like, warding the decoy room that I don't know is a decoy room yet.
Yep.
Should I roll magic for that or what?
are you gonna get there? What I mean? What do you want to do?
I fly, of course.
You want to fly? That you want to roll for flying?
Do I have to?
Nope. You can. You
Because I
can.
can do so naturally, I think. Hold on.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something you can just. I would say it's something like I said. I don't make your rolls like roll a lot out of combat. Maybe like
Yeah.
getting somewhere, no problem. I'll say when you show up. So this is the things you don't have to like roll. Like if you're in a fight, yeah, there's gonna be some.
Okay, so I'll just fly over there. I've got, like, fly 4, so that's 30 miles per hour. Or 48.28 kilometers per hour. Because we're both in Europe. Goddamn Europors. Also, I feel I should mention this because I don't think you're aware, but my flight has drawbacks, unreliable, and I am on a platform. As in, I can use it 5 times. I can fly 5 times in like a day, and then I have to recharge.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's good to know. So,
Yeah, like I didn't know if you were aware of that or not.
no, I didn't like went into your guys' sheets that much. I just essentially know your.
Okay.
So that's kind of stuff. Yeah, you just tell me. I will keep that in mind. And I wouldn't say like it always comes up. It can sometimes come up as like, yeah, you flew 5 times this day. Okay,
It's
so
like, shit, I can't fly anymore.
so yeah, you're heading that way. We'll go back to like Gary. Gary, I mean not Gary. Gary's there. To Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk, you just arrived at the room. You're a little bit earlier than the other guys. You're with the diplomat and his son, and I think you took like one of the bodyguards with you, or 2, if I remember correct, or maybe even none. No, I don't think you even took some of them.
No.
No. So
No.
yeah, you're there. Like the first thing the son is going to do, he just grabs his briefcase, and you guys did get some luggage. You have it with you, and he's just going to start unpacking and putting everything nice in like in closets and like shoes and like put everything where it should be.
Mhm.
And his father, he's just No, he's just going to go out on a balcony. Like have a watch around the city from the balcony.
Okay, I'm
Good
trying
view
once
of our
again to get
majestic
in.
non-magic user city before it's fucking leveled to the ground the moment I get out of here.
Just 1 second. There's actually something I want to do
Sure, go ahead.
that I am going to need to be able to roll for.
Sure.
And as soon as it lets me into the game, I will be rolling it.
Oh, I can roll it for you if you.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to rig it up to where if anyone tries to forcefully enter the room, the door would explode outwards.
Okay.
like
How are you doing it?
Oh, so which room? Like the decoy one, or?
The actual one.
Like, what's the trigger for this? I know you're good with explosive, but what is the trigger here? So you said forcefully, right?
Basically, the door opening. Or basically, the door opening at X amount of force.
Yeah, so I would say, let me quickly look here.
Does Spider have push?
So I wouldn't say it's not technology
Please
this
don't
time,
ask
because
that
it's
again.
not. You're not using sensors. You're just using an easier system here.
Yeah.
Let me see. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
but then
if
again,
I...
aren't levers and pulleys pretty much technology?
No, I would say
Yes.
we could use your streetwise here if you want. Bring your expertise here.
Rig up the door to blow
Oh, you're here, so yeah, you can
Me
roll yourself.
away.
I wouldn't say like technology would work here, because it's not more intelligence; it's more dex based. I would say. Oh, maybe it's intelligence. Yeah, you can roll technology. You can roll technology if you want.
Okay.
But that would like the trigger would be like with sensors and stuff instead of pulleys if you use like technology.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're in the
Okay,
future,
this
like
here.
everything is just a technology roll. You want to jump? Yeah, technology roll, man.
Come on, open up sheet. Unfreeze. Roll 20.
Magus on freeze roll 20 right now. Stop it.
I am not frozen.
Okay, it's starting to. Yeah, I'm froze up on it.
I'm still good. Still works for me. Hawk
Life
Shadow.
is forfeit.
I've got it.
Dashing through the snow on a pile
One
of
horse
broken
and
skis.
sleigh. Oh, okay.
You've upset me.
Screaming as you go, crashing all the way.
This is terrible.
Is it working, Gary? Oh, there it goes. 26. So yeah, I will take that in account if somebody tries to open the door if they can. The way they do it, we'll get to 26. But for now, you know it's safe to use for like for yourself. You maybe even like test it out like with like a pillow and stuff first, and then you go through it yourself. And that seems to be like completely. It seems to be fine. I mean, you're not trying to let it explode. Maybe maybe you try the sensors out first and you see the sensors work, and then you put the explosives.
Yeah, exactly. I hadn't even loaded up the plastique I'm using for this.
So yeah, when you're done, like the diplomat walks up to you and is like, Shadowhawk, sorry, what the hell are you doing? Are you placing explosives inside my room?
I look at him and say, just minute amounts, just enough to turn this door into shrapnel flying outwards.
You know I have a kid in here, right? I mean, isn't explosive a little, I don't know, too much? I mean,
It's overkill.
I look at him
Speaking
and
of overkill, kill him over again.
No. Listen. You have a kid in
1
here?
second.
It's fine. Spawn kill.
yeah, I'd look at him and say, trust me, I made sure that it would take somebody literally kicking in this door with the intention to kill us for it to even trigger. I did not hook up the C4 until, or the plastique until after.
so he's
I
like,
tested it out thoroughly. If it had triggered one time during the process, I would have dismantled it,
I
and I
would've
would have figured
died.
something else out.
Okay, let's see what you can roll to. Yeah, roll persuasion here, because he's not feeling it.
I mean, I don't blame him, to be honest.
Yep.
I wouldn't either.
Oh my fucking god!
Nat 1, boys.
He just rolled an 18 on this.
No, he rolled a Nat 1.
No, you rolled an 18 here.
No, it's is the
No,
die
no,
roll
it's
1
an
or
18.
18? Oh,
It's
okay.
18, yeah.
I was hoping it was 1.
No, this is like worse. He's like, oh, okay then. I will tell my son at least to
Game
stay away
over,
from
man.
the doors.
Game over.
Please,
Let him talk.
no more explosions without me telling me discussing. But for now, I think it's okay. But you from now on try to keep it simple. I mean, I can protect myself a little bit, and the most essential for me is the safety of my son. Explosions. Okay, he just walks away. And he grabs his phone and he starts making a call.
Honey, I might not be coming home for dinner tonight.
Honey, someone killed me. I'm sorry.
No, he walks away so that you don't hear the conversation. He just goes back out to the balcony. Well, he goes to his son first, probably, like telling him how with explosions are there, that he needs to stay away and not like use his magic to like on the doors or near there. Yep. So I think like we'll go to like you guys arriving. I would say like Magus flying would arrive there first, like on the deco room.
Yeah.
So yeah, you arrive. You get. How do you arrive? Are you gonna go to like descent through the main door, or just gonna fly onto the balcony?
I'd like to say the balcony. Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
guess.
to the balcony and immediately begin warding the room off. Like, is the guy inside the room yet?
Nope, he's not. You see nobody side of the room right now.
Okay, so I ask that he gets the hell into the room, please. Trying to make this as believable as possible, thank you.
So you're asking that like over the comms to the others, or?
Jesus, no, I don't say that over the comms. Someone would totally know.
Are you saying it to yourself?
No, I'm just not. I'm
Oh.
saying this out of character. I ask him, like, where am I? Where is the decoy? What is happening? I'm on the balcony. I'm in the room. Where is Reggie compared to me?
Oh, Reggie will be here in like 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. In which case, till then, I just fucking sleep, I guess.
Yeah, I think the warding takes some time. It's not like warded.
Yeah.
So maybe you're just warding stuff. How are you getting like inside? You just use magic to open a door, break the window.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is it like simple? Or are you just like opening the lock with like your hand?
Yeah,
or...
just like a flick of my wrist, a wave of my hand. I just open the balcony and I'm walk in.
So yeah,
I'm magic.
So yeah, all of you guys over the comms, like even you, like Magus, gets this message like, "Sir, there's something in the room. Something broke in."
I am the room. I am in the room. It's me. Don't freak out. It's me.
Like the guy they hired, like, does anybody know who the guy is? Who's this?
Magus, the mighty mystical Magus. I'm insulted that you don't know me.
Is he with you guys? Like, Whip, you can just be in the room on a camera system or anything. You can check this out, right, if you want. You're there, like, in a flick with your finger.
I mean, I would clear up the situation, say that he is influenced within our party, and to warn him that he tends to spontaneously create disco parties out of nowhere. So if he invites you to dance, please decline.
None of that is true, I say over the comms. Literally none of that is true. You couldn't be
Who would
farther
you
from
believe? Who would you believe? The strange man walking in announcing himself as the almighty powerful, or the robot that's keeping everything in line?
I think you missed out mystical as well. The most important part. Thank you.
I rest my case.
I hope to God you take my word over his.
It's like, if you're with them, I'm okay. I don't need that much. Bye. And he hangs up.
That's what I thought, you little pussy.
So, essentially, we go back to the limo and we see Entropy is losing, or are you cheating? Well, that's my question. If you're cheating, you're maybe winning, or else you're losing to one of the bodyguards. Reggie?
Reggie's
Reggie's
dead.
dead.
Oh,
I
he's not-
killed him.
Oh,
He must have
no,
DC'd or
wait.
something. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Better?
Hey.
Hello?
yes.
I will-
Yes.
I-
Now we can hear.
Hey, there you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I am
disconnected
not cheating
for a good
currently.
couple seconds.
Okay, so one of the bodyguards, he's winning currently
That's
in the
fair
game.
enough. I'm not actually trying to win. I'm just trying to distract myself.
Yeah, and is the kid playing as well, or he's still just on his phone?
Am I what?
Is the kid also playing with the game, or is he just still on his phone?
Oh no, he's on his phone.
Okay. So yeah, you're not even like close to like even finishing like half of the game when you get to the hotel, which is basically Risk. You never done in the time you won.
Yeah, Risk, if you've never played it, takes hours. Hours.
Oh, yep.
Anyway.
No, you want to talk about taking forever?
So they're like, "We're here, sir. We'll take your bags upstairs."
Oh, I quite appreciate that. And thank you again for helping calm my nerves.
Like, what did you guys do with the bags? If I'm questioning right now, it's like, did you make some fake bags or just no bags in this limo?
I think we might have had at least the son's carry-on bag, maybe, if I remember right.
Yeah, so I would say essentially you have some fake bags. Like there's like
Yeah, fair enough.
there's like comic books in them or something. Like essentially there just has to be weight in them for these guys because they're not going to do his private stuff. So
Yeah. If they did, they wouldn't be really good.
Okay.
somebody doesn't care apparently.
Please don't. No. Not now. Don't do this. No. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm going to have to hang up. I'll call back.
Okay, bye, Magus.
What the hell?
I have no idea.
No idea what happened, but apparently it was utter pain.
He's attacked by a tickle monster. When I'm assuming.
Maybe.
Jesus. Worst
Okay.
kind.
That's the third instance this week.
It's rough out there. They're showing up everywhere. Yeah, guys, your next mission, fighting tickle monsters. We're not there yet. It's coming. Okay, but back to the game. So they're grabbing the bags, which are essentially like copies except for what is inside. It's a nice. You booked like a nicer hotel for like the decoy. Essentially, the other one is like not bad. It's just like slightly less good.
Yeah, we got a 5-star. They got a 4-star. You know.
Yeah, and essentially you didn't like let people know he was going to stay. It's like most of the press was at the airport. They couldn't get here in time back. So maybe it's like even there's always like a few people like limo and they're taking pictures, but I don't think they're professionals like trying to take pictures. Just people on their phones. It's like they probably even know who this guy is. Maybe they have some face recognition on their phone.
Fuck me, that took longer than I thought it would.
What the hell was that?
Nothing. It was my cats going fucking crazy.
Yay.
Ah.
Anyway. But yeah, they just like people taking pictures. I'd of course do the whole the political wave that everyone always sees. You know, like hi, yes, hello.
Shaking your hand to make sure your arm fat doesn't jiggle.
Yeah, doing the hand wave instead of the
Yeah.
like full hand arm wave.
Yeah, there's like
Exactly.
an whole hotel staff just waiting for you, like a manager, but also like people just taking the bags out of the bodyguard's hands. But the bodyguards are like, nope, nope, nope. We're carrying this. We don't want
May I-
anybody else.
Do I see this? Do I see this?
If you look outside of the balcony, that's the. Yeah, you guys rented a penthouse. It's up high.
Okay, in which case, if that is the case, I'd like to levitate down to the decoy governor man, Entropy.
Yep. So you're levitating down. Like what you're doing is like people are like stepping like back like a big part. Like people are essentially afraid. Like a guy like flying
Yeah.
down. It's
Like I totally understand that. They have a reason to be afraid because I am Magus, the mighty mystical man, and this guy is what's his name? Adulhard.
Adelhard.
Adulhard. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
And his last name's Idowu.
Iduo. Yeah.
Okay. So I say in my most booming voice, Ambassador Idowu, I am your new liaison, the mighty Magus. If you would please step onto my platform, I will take you up to my penthouse. Or the
I just love how you said that last part like really fast.
If you will step on my platform, I will take you to my penthouse. I mean your penthouse.
So yeah, it's
All
you,
right.
Reggie. You're the guy.
My
right now.
character will say, "Oh, of course, thank you. I quite appreciate it." And I'd pull my son's hand on, like, you know, we both get on.
Yeah, the bodyguards probably like. I would say some will take the elevator, but like the four guys will step on as well.
Ha! Non-magic users, am I right? I levitate us up to the penthouse.
Charming.
So yeah, how fast could you fly? Essentially.
30. Hold on, let me check again.
30 miles,
per hour.
Sure.
30 miles per hour. Yeah, or
That's
48.28 kilometers
Oh yeah,
per
so
hour.
it doesn't take like
So,
a minute.
Yeah, pretty
to,
fucking fast. Actually.
Yeah. To get up, and like even like you can see this of course Shadowhawk, because Shadowhawk is like on top of the other side, and you probably like have a look on this. Yeah, and Whip can see all, so that's.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I know.
Is there anything you want to do, Whip, while everybody's like doing this?
I mean, is there anything out of line? Any suspicions, alarms, any of the sort?
Yeah, there's like quite a commotion from downstairs when Magus came down. So some people were making calls like, oh, we're seeing a magic user. Like basically some people are checking in with the police if everything's okay here. So yeah, a lot of phone calls are being made right now. Like some are to the press, to the police, just making sure everything's okay. Like the hotel, there's maybe like this look on the personnel of the employees at the hotel. It's like we're gonna take him upstairs, like shake his hand, and he just flies up before he gets to us, right?
Yeah.
Create a
that's right.
spin-off story that he's the current lapdog for the the guy, and he's basically on a somewhat short leash and whatnot, and release that for posing for some of the press and whatnot.
Yeah, so
I swear to God, you fucking people.
While on very vague and non-conventional, like
I will
those.
decimate your cities and I will sacrifice you to dimensional horrors.
I can't die or live. I'm neither. Either way, those like controversial websites that are like so hidden that are like aliens are real. The government's run by serpent people. You know that?
I mean,
I-
you're
I-
not wrong.
Yeah, he's
I
not.
would pose as like some sort of, I guess, feminist person and write down what's actually going on just to see what kind of stir that would, what kind of I would stir.
So you're fucking with people. Good.
Why would
That's
you do this to yourself?
he's fucking with people, but he's also like giving them some information that's correct, just so that people are less afraid.
Posing as a feminist, let's be fair.
Yeah.
On top of that, while the reporters are getting a different spin to keep the cover going.
Yep. So
Yeah.
essentially, you guys get up onto the penthouse. Everybody steps off onto the balcony.
Just saying, everyone now thinks that the leader person guy thing that we're protecting is an eldritch god. So,
I mean, is he?
Cthulhu Fatagan.
No.
exactly.
Yep. So yeah, you guys get off. It takes a few minutes later for the other personnel to come up. How does your warding look from Magus? Is it like symbols you can see, or is it mostly like invisible?
Oh, the symbols, like, yeah, you draw the symbols on, and then you magically imbue them, and then they fade out into the wall or into whatever is in there. Like,
Yeah.
all of them of varying degree, too. Like, some Egyptian, some Norwegian, etc.
But it isn't visible, right? It's not.
Not after a while, not. Fades into the wall, but it's still there.
Sure.
Should I roll, like, expertise magic for that?
Yeah. Let's see how great you worded this.
I'm going to roll a nat fucking 1. Just you watch. 28 with all my stuff.
So you rolled a 15. Just nice. So I'm just gonna write it down. It's warding 20. Sure. While you were wording, you it's like a future, right? So this is a nice room. There's a lot of nice technological stuff in here. It's the penthouse, so it's like the whole floor you guys got. So you have done a lot of warding. Essentially, is there like any place you concentrated on warding? Because I guess you will do like the balcony and stuff. But is there like any specific?
I think I basically just warded the entire thing in general, like the floor, ceiling, walls, door, balcony. Especially the balcony, actually, because fucking I don't trust ninjas.
So that's the question. It's like, what does this warding do? Is it against magic or is it against everybody?
It is against physical attacks. The ones on physical attacks on the wall. Meanwhile, magic and physical attacks on the door. Just physical attacks on the ceiling and the floor.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, because all of them are very specialized.
Sure. I really like you doing a lot of this work for the decoy room.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I'm so sorry.
It's so funny. So yeah, Entropy, you step in
Conspiracy.
as two characters like in this nice room. There's like it's like great, like the screen of this TV they have here is like bigger than the TV you probably like seen at your local store, right? It's like the biggest screen you've ever seen. There's like multiple gaming systems like connected to this thing. This is sofas, like this round sofa for like 12 people. Like the bedroom is like maybe like Japanese style. It's like a Japanese toilet.
Oh, sweet.
There's this like hot tub. There's even a sauna somewhere. There's even this personal gym. There's like a lot of this. Probably like on the balcony there's like a swimming pool. There's a helicopter platform on the roof, like you can go up there, that kind of stuff.
Double sweet.
Alright, well then, my character will simply, or both of my guys will simply just look around. I'll have the kid version of me, or the child, immediately plop down on like, if there's a
Don't
chair,
touch
if
the
not, if
child.
there's a bed. If there's a chair, he's gonna plop down in the chair, immediately start up a system and start playing the system.
Yeah, like this is like this the swiveling chair, which is like almost completely covered, right? So we don't really see him. You just maybe see his legs like coming out. So we see only the back of this chair for like the rest of the scene, which gives you like.
Yeah.
Thank you again for flying us up. While I would have liked to actually have, visited with the people and discussed things, I suppose I do have to worry about safety more than that right now.
Yes, indeed so. Can I sense that he's actually magical?
What?
Can he sense
Like-
that I'm magical?
You don't sense like any like magic coming from this guy, but what you know from it, because you're like you said, you're against this movement, so you probably like heard from this guy. Since he's not like always using his magic, it makes sense that you won't sense it at this time, because he keeps it low, especially when out of his region. It's not like he has like magical artifacts on him or something.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I can tell something's off though.
I wouldn't say he
Yeah.
sensed something. Let's see here.
Because
That's
like
up
you
to
said
you, bro.
yourself that he's a
Let's
regular.
look at Magus's character sheet just for a moment. Yeah, you can roll insight just to
Okay,
see.
I'm gonna fail miserably, I feel, but okay.
That's up to you, Finn.
Extra scenes, magic, close attack, insight, awareness 6, 25.
Not bad.
25. So the weird thing you notice is that there's some magic coming from this guy. There's like a spectrum. You can't like really read the spectrum, but the same like exactly the same magic and spectrum and like level is coming from the sun, like exactly the same, and that
It
feels
does
okay
sound a bit
enough.
fucky.
Yeah,
Does
that's like
sound a bit fucky. So I can either write it off as the son is just as powerful as his father and going to get bigger with age, or I can tell that it's someone disguised therein. Do I know that Entropy is posing as the guy, or was I skipped over that information?
no. That's the question:
Yeah,
is how do you react to this? It's like on your face. Does Entropy get to see something here?
Yes, he does. He gets to see that I'm pretty fucking pissed having to guard this guy's life. Like, I'm really fucking peeved. Because you're giving away magic. Like, you know, fucking pixie dust, believe in your dreams. Bullshit.
Believe in the you that believes in me that believes in you.
Yeah, that kind of crap. And that's exactly what I've been against all my life. As Magus, the mighty, magnificent mystic.
Imagine the what? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
As Magus, the mighty, magnificent mystic.
Sorry, there
Oh.
was corn in my ear.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually literally telling him that that room is the real room and those two are the real two.
Yeah, that's kind of your own fault if something goes wrong.
Like yeah, that's like information is coming up from like the bodyguards because they're also thinking this is real guys. Like target is inside the safe room. And he's like repeating the message until you give him okay. What do you say back, Gary? Like what your character's like?
Like, say it, give it to me telepathically. That's like something I doubt is going to
Could
be.
you repeat that?
The bodyguards like go over the comms and it's like
Mhm.
target is in the safe room. I repeat, target is in the same room. Over.
I repeat, or I say, copy over. Let me know if you see anyone suspicious.
I see someone suspicious. Over.
I look at him and say, is it or what does he look like? Is it a man who uses, or...
A man that looks like the most classic mage you've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, it's like something you says. Yeah, he does, and yeah, Guard 2 has like robot parts, so I don't really trust him as well.
So this guy's just suspicious of everyone. I don't like it.
So I
Also,
just
I can
smile
tell-
and say, good. That's gonna keep you alive for a good long time.
And he's
And
like,
I'd say over and out.
when can we expect you, sir, to come over, sir? Over.
I'd say I will be over as soon as I'm done securing the sewer. Over.
I am the sewer.
He's like,
Secure me.
sure.
News.
Okay. Over. He's like the bodyguard who is like this. Like, he's talking to like the buddy next to him. He's like, he's checking the fucking sewer. Like, who are these guys?
Am I able to
Take
hear
all
that over
possible
the comm?
chances.
No, because he's like telling to the person's like right next. Like he says it like nobody hears except for probably Whip, who is like sensors everywhere in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Goddamn space empire.
So they walk up towards you guys while you're taking what it was like. We're gonna check the rooms if you're okay with it, see if the perimeter is safe, make sure everything is all the stuff. We're just gonna make everything's okay. You know. Is there anything you need else when we do this? And he looked at the both of you.
Yes. As in us in the decoy room, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, in which case I'd casually ask them for some Tasmanian devil blood, but I doubt I'm going to get any.
And he like looks at like the entropy guys like should we give him, should we arrange Tasmanian blood for him?
Sir, I would like to have you know that Tasmanian devils are slowly being considered an endangered species. Such an action would be highly would ruin your opinions, would ruin the public view of you, even more so than you already have.
Where's your voice coming from?
People in blood rituals. I've summoned a demon in New York. I've almost destroyed New Jersey twice. I don't think I can go much lower.
Do you really want PETA on your ass?
fuck PETA. Fuck the ETA or FDA or whatever acronym.
So the bodyguard asks, sir, should we remove him from the premises? It doesn't
Don't
seem.
remove me. I'll remove myself from reality.
I think it's okay.
I'm here to guard the magics.
I think it's okay, but just go check the rest of them.
Yes, of course. Like they head out. Maybe like the one with like the robot eye and robot arm is going to stand outside to have a look there, look around. A lot of guys are two are like unpacking the luggage. The other guys are like thoroughly like searching the room for like bugs and stuff, or mechanical bugs or any danger and stuff.
Right.
I am the danger. I am the danger. I am the darkness.
I am the night.
Well, shall we just go ahead and get everyone together? Because since they were asking about that, I was thinking about heading over to the other building anyways. Check on Entropy.
So how do you get that over? Because you can just like grapple hook. Because you have like a grapple hook thing, right? Or you just...
Nah, I was actually going to keep that unit that penthouse a secret. I was actually going to come up out of the sewer.
Like in front of the hotel or like inside?
Yes, in front of the hotel in full costume.
So there's like a lot of like press around here right now. I'm seeing like this guy showed up, but also like Magus was here, and they see you like coming out of the sewer, and like the sewers are still nasty, right? It's not like you come out clean.
Yeah, of course not.
Sure. So they see you, and that's like, and everyone's like taking pictures. So, and like maybe this is around. There's some police, and some police are like getting their gun. Like two cops are grabbing, because they don't know Shadowhawk, right? They know Nightstalker. Shadowhawk still.
Yeah.
I am the night.
So, like, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. Can you please put up your hands? Freeze.
Yeah, I
Please,
would,
God,
and then
please.
I'd say, look, I am the one that is freaking in charge of that asshole magic user. So,
Hey.
is there any way you can let me make sure that he has not sacrificed either the dignitary or his son in a blood ritual yet?
I'll remind you guys. You all have like a badge. Like, actually, everybody has a badge except for Whip.
I'm just there. They can't really stop me from being there.
So do you show the badge? It's like,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, that's the badge is like, that's okay for them. It's like, okay, can we help you, sir? They put the guns down. Anything we can help with? And they're keeping the press like away from you at this moment, like they're not getting the press
At that
close.
point, I would say to him, keep the press away for about 20 minutes. I will let you know when they are ready to conduct interviews.
Okay, sir. I didn't know any interviews were out, and he's like, oh, yeah, sure. Be quick. like getting these guys. Like, go inside.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, at that point, I'm just going to use the grapnel to go up. Because
Well, it takes you like a few times, like to get up to like the penthouse, because it's not that big of a grip. You can get up there. Yeah. Like, how fast is your grappling? How fast does this thing go?
It's speed 1.
Okay, so just that's good, because
Slow.
it's not that whip is going to see like somebody's coming in. He senses that it's you, like going up there.
Yeah.
Or else it would be like,
I mean,
intruder.
it's pretty much elevator speed.
Yeah,
I'm not even talking fast elevator. I'm talking like early 1900s.
I'm going to help him relieve his stress, and I'm going to play crawling in my skin as he goes up the elevator, specifically for
God,
him,
you fucking shit poster.
with love.
Sure. So yeah, you get up. I think you like jump up onto the balcony, and like the robot guy is like essentially ready to hit you. It's like, oh, sorry, sir. I didn't know it was you. Next time, let us know in advance. Okay.
I'd
Should we
look
say,
at him
sir?
and say, I'm surprised Whip didn't tell you. I mean, I was going slow enough that he could have easily let you guys know.
It's like, yeah,
probably
Whip's only
kept
sending
New
us
York
like
Stock
annoying
Exchange.
songs and unlogic nonsense like facts and stuff. We're trying to buzz him out.
Yeah, do me a favor. Ask him to put on some Disturbed for me.
I play Disturbed.
Yeah, as that would start, I would basically bust in all badass and be like, hey.
I changed the soundtrack as
I
he
busted
busts in.
badass.
I changed the soundtrack immediately as he busts in, and it's just a mixture of X gonna give it to you, and the classic Rickroll.
You walk in, like everybody like acts to this. Like the guards are like, oh, they run in. We'll go. Like the kid keeps playing. He's like no reaction from the kid. What were Entropy and Magus doing? Like, you just came here. Are you in another room or what?
We're still in the room. I don't know if we've been giving.
Yeah, there's been a few minutes since he came out of the sewer and stuff. There's been like 15, 20 minutes.
I'm just waiting for instruction at this point.
Yeah, I'm mostly like to Entropy. Is what are you doing? Is to get dressed as this guy. What's like the first thing? You know, I have to be this. I have to be in character. I have to look real. What are you doing?
You got to be convincing. You got to be a foreign dignitary from Salem 2.0.
Okay, so wait, what am I doing after he fucking comes in?
Yeah, that's the question. It's like there was like 20 minutes before he came here. Like, he wasn't like immediately here when you guys came. He's 20 minutes later than you guys come in. So essentially, what have you been doing? Because the kid is gaming. What's
yeah.
After Magus.
Will probably be, I suppose, exploring the room in a very like sedated manner, I guess. Just looking around at the room, checking his like accommodations at the moment, I guess.
Yeah, and I think that that's just like a thing when you walk around and there's like, we see the thought dolls every time. There's like buttons, like there's buttons everywhere. Like you press them once.
There are buttons everywhere.
Yeah, like for everything.
There's not a single button that has not been pressed at least once.
Yep. This is what you see, man. It's like this guy's like trying all the buttons. You know that the city is like the place he's coming from doesn't use lots of technology, so it's like normal days now, right? They live simple.
Yeah. I'd ask him politely, Ambassador Wodu, please don't.
Oh, my apologies. I was simply curious what. Any case.
So yeah, you hear suddenly the music system goes on while you press the button, but it keeps changing to something else.
Press one of the buttons, the music system comes on. Like, how do I stop it?
So yeah, we go back to I still need to work on your name because Shadowhawk.
Go to prison.
So Shadowhawk, you come in. You know the kid is there. The bodyguards are here running in, but you don't see Magus or Entropy in this room. Bodyguards tell you they're walking around the premises. Like one of the bodyguards is probably with them, and they're not gonna leave them alone at this point.
Yeah.
Don't leave me alone. I get sad when I'm alone.
I get lonely.
Yeah. I'd basically walk up to the kid and be like, you know which room your dad's in? Maintaining the cover, knowing that it's the other Entropy.
I would say I don't want to speak for you, but I think the kid's like focused on gaming, and I don't think he can react to this because it would be too much. Stay in character and be like, oh, I know what's going on.
Yeah, the kid's zoned in, like really.
Maybe he even has like an
really?
Oculus like thing on his head right now, so.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Like
Yeah, I
look to the
guess I'd
kid.
just go looking room to room for him.
Yeah, so I think you find
Just
him.
find me. Magus has tied me down to the bed and is like getting a knife ready.
I actually, I am so predictable. But yeah, no, it's totally something I would do, and I do have the magical bonds for it. It's actually one of my superpowers. I have that. I had magic spell.
Yeah, I think you're probably. I'm thinking where you would be. It's probably like a small library room with all kind of books
Yeah.
you're currently looking, and that's where you guys
floating around me and flipping open and closing, like knowledge being immediately absorbed.
And you find them there, seeing the books, and I don't know, like you're probably like trying to look around. Can you even read Entropy? Is my question.
Of course, I can read.
Entropy.
What kind of idiot thinks I can't read? I can totally read.
I don't know if you can. That's my. Did we ever come off this point if you can read?
Not when he gets. Not once he gets like that super huge Scooby-Doo monster thing.
Yeah, we know he doesn't.
Because if I remember right, his intelligence drops to like what, -5?
Something like that.
But that's my question. Can you read like normally? Is there like a basic knowledge of reading, or can you like read everything?
Oh no, I
language?
can read.
Okay, you
I
can.
can definitely read. Maybe not everything unless I actually tried to read, but
Yep.
if it's just basic stuff, yeah, no, I can read.
But I'm thinking you're still like in this acting moment, so it's like
Hey,
you just open a book and you just act like you're reading and just keeping your mental stuff in check, right? Just like reading one word and like going somewhere else with it.
Yeah, no, it's just like I see on the page the word pie, so I just go in my mind, okay, focus on pie. Just focus, keep yourself focused. Think of the delicious, succulent pie. Damn, I want some pie right now. I should get some
Freaks.
cherry pie after this.
Maybe we like flip over like a scene and we see like the Entropy restaurant and they drop everything and everybody starts baking pie.
Yeah, no, they're just making different kinds of pies.
Like-
It becomes a pie bakery for the day.
We swap back. So yeah, you find him in this room, Shadowhawk.
Okay, at that point, I'd look at him and just be like, look, sir, I need to ask you a few questions about your schedule. When will you have time to be able to speak with the press?
Let me
Is that
speak.
me or is he talking to the Reggie?
To the diplomats.
I'm
guess so.
talking to Entropy.
The kid will say, oh, yes, well, whenever you need me to, of course. probably capable of it right now, if that's what's needed.
Your little phone
You know what? You
beeps
do
as
sound like Obama.
your little phone would beep as it has your entire script ready.
Oh, excellent. Seems just on time.
There's no rewrites or anything. The whip's not messing with this one.
Yeah. Good. Thank God. I ain't got the brains to improv this shit, bro. At least not right now.
Man, you people suck at this.
Look, I'm having to deal with two different people.
Why can't the real guy show up at the press conference?
That's up to other people. I only do what I'm told.
Then get that asshole to the press conference.
There isn't even a press conference like done this day. It's like I'm going to make sure he's getting a press conference. I'm not saying he has to do that today. That's totally
Okay,
like.
so don't go to a press conference.
No, Shadowhawk said to the press there's going to be a press conference.
Yeah, give me a few minutes.
10 minutes ago.
Guys, no, you're not understanding my plan.
Yeah.
Anytime that he's going to be, or anytime that the real guy is going out, I'm going to be having press there to talk with Entropy. Use them to cover his movements.
Okay.
All right. Well, my character
Okay,
is
so
gonna just
go to the press conference.
So, just so I get it, when do you want to give a press conference? Like right now, or when he essentially has to do
like
something?
I'm saying, whenever in the schedule, like he wants to take the kid to the zoo.
Yeah,
he
that's for
wants
you to plan out.
Take the kid shopping.
That's like
stuff
things
like that
hasn't been planned in, and that's for you. If you're like, yeah, let's go to the zoo like for the day to make the kid happy. That's essentially they ask you to do stuff like entertain the kid sometimes. So
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Yeah,
Like I'm saying, when he wants to have time with his son,
sure.
I'm going to contact an anchor and basically tell them, look, if you want to get an interview, be at the hotel at this time. Boom.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So you're planning some free time for this guy. Is essentially what you're trying to do now. Sure. So
free time, like I'm saying, whenever we got to move him someplace.
But you're making sure that Entropy isn't there, but Entropy is doing an interview while this is happening, so he wouldn't be bodyguard. Yep.
Yeah, while this is going on, I'm hoping that Entropy giving the interview would draw the attention of whoever wants to kill this guy.
Anti-magic peoples for existence.
Or someone who happens to not like that someone is spreading around magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder who that could be.
No idea. Anyway, continuing on.
So yeah.
There's nothing suspicious here at all. Fucking idiots.
Not at all.
Shit's gonna be foobar real soon, I have a feeling.
Let's say for now he has like a big speech he has to do like 12 in the afternoon, like in the and maybe like after that you guys can take him him and his kid somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And fuck this kid. Growing up in his no, that's not what I meant. No.
That's bad.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. No, it went silent.
Okay, don't worry, I've already sent your application to NAMBLA in for you.
Oh God. Like you just went silent and I was like, wait, no, not like that. Like,
gotta think what you're saying before you say it, bro.
Point is, this kid's gonna grow up to be an asshole, just like his father.
You mean like you?
No, I'm a different kind of
asshole.
I'm
a different kind of asshole. Okay, fair enough.
Like,
you're the kill everyone asshole. He's the help everyone asshole. Good idea.
Exactly. There's no good asshole in this situation.
There's an asshole and then there's a better asshole.
Exactly.
So when we go back, if we go back to the game, like this is maybe a thing for Entropy. Entropy, like the first time Shadowhawk explained the idea, you were like disguising as this guy for when he arrived. Essentially, he's telling you now you're gonna disguise as this guy for a whole goddamn week.
That didn't actually click until just now. My character. Oh, I mean, since of course my character will have been like agreeing, like, yeah, no problem, I can do this.
Yeah.
He'll suddenly stop, look up, literally, and I mean literally up, and just be like, "Wait, Mr. Shadowhawk, you mind if I speak to you for a moment?"
I look at him and say, of course.
I'd get up off the bed, which I guess I would be laying on at the moment, reading the book, or maybe sitting in a chair, I don't know. Anyway, I'd get up from where I'm doing and go over to him and just like lean my head in and say,
Are you making sure there's no one around, just so I'm aware?
Yeah, like look around for half a second and say, you said for till we fucking got here, and I can't keep this up for my father, you know?
I whisper to him and say, don't worry, as soon as the bodyguards finish the sweep, you can change back. But like I'm saying, this is just to be able to get him from point A to point B.
Point B.
Basically,
point
you are going to be traveling, or basically take his form whenever you've got to go someplace, or wherever he's got to go someplace, while I take him the back route.
Just a distraction.
All
That's
right.
all we have for me.
Fine, but if you start messing with me, I swear I'm gonna lose it. I can't handle being boring and safe.
I smile at him and say, don't worry, I'm going to send you up some entertainment real soon. Would you prefer a blonde, a brunette, a redhead, an African, or an Asian?
Ew, you're gross. That's gross.
I prefer an African, thank you. I say.
You're not hearing this conversation because he didn't want you to know he's not this guy.
Anyway,
Maybe, let's say you heard the last part. You just walk by and it's like I prefer it, and you walk off.
Yeah.
Just no, thank you. Maybe for him, but no, thank you.
You people suck.
The character's what? 5 years old? 6 years old, technically? No thanks.
Literally.
Yeah, people are so vanilla, Jesus.
Jesus.
I smile at him and say, don't worry, you'll understand what I mean. As I step out and then contact one of the, or basically contact the guards, tell them I'm coming back down, and then head out the windows, zip line down.
So you're going back? Are you going back into the sewers? My question.
Not yet. Not yet. First, I gotta set it up with the press to where I can have him giving the fake interviews and shit.
So yeah.
While I transfer him.
Like, how do you set it up? It's like, yeah, you have him on Monday, and then it's like, how do you set it up? Do you just point at those
basically
guys? Going
to set it up to where, one journalist can travel with him in the limo when he's going to and from the place. That way, everybody's going to think, hey, they're following him. He's obviously the guy. And that way I can slip the real guy in through the back door dressed as, like, a janitor or something.
Sure. Is it like when he's gonna be decoy at something that is planned, or always? Like every time Entropy gets into a limo, he's
basically anytime that Entropy is expected to go somewhere big.
Sure. Yep. So not if he's heading. Okay, he's gonna do interviews like somewhere around here, so he doesn't need the limo. But when there's like a presentation or something, sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'll write it down. How do you pick these people? It's like who are you giving it to? Because there's not like a lot of reporters down here.
Basically, I'm going to be setting it up with each station after I'd get back and have some free time.
Sure. So, my question is, are you heading back down the sewers, or?
Yeah, at this point, I'm actually going to head down into the sewers, give them a good sweep, see if there's any way to enter either building from the sewer.
There's not yet. There do go sewers go underneath these buildings, but there's like a lot of material in between. It's like a few meters like below. So it's not like we break in like in the night and just. So yeah, it's not easy accessible.
I mean, you never know. That's why I warded the floor and the ceiling.
Yep.
I was
But
being thorough.
again, if you ward the floor and they blow up your warding, like it's too late when the warding like it can protect something, but if it goes off like as a sensor, it's too late probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's essentially a good idea, like the warding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you don't know. This is the room that is a decoy. Okay, let's go. Like when you go away, Shadowhawk, the guards are like, "Oh man, he really went into his source when he's smelling." They're whispering about like,
Man, you are not held in the highest regard. Like, I almost blew up New Jersey twice, but it's you who was in the sewer.
Hey, I gotta say is this: you never know when a freaking Killer Croc's gonna pop up.
Killer Croc reference.
so yeah,
Or a
essentially,
scarecrow pumping fear toxin.
essentially like the bodyguards are doing like checking the rooms, and they're just going into like calm down mode. So there's some are patrolling, some of them are like one is staying with the kid, one is always staying with you. Like if you're going to the toilet, they're gonna stand outside, and there's some of them are resting. Like one of them is like maybe he's going to game with the sun. But like the bodyguards do get like a weird vibe from the sun, because he's been like gaming like non-stop. He's not drinking anything. He's not eating.
Hey guys, hey guys,
bleeding
I
from
gotta
the
be back.
eyes, you
Or
speak
I
in
gotta go for
tongues.
like a couple
Hold on.
minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry.
All right, bro.
So yeah, just give me any pings. Just not ping, just like either PM me or whatever if something happens that requires my attention, or if it's like very that concerning.
Okay. So something you have to do, Chip?
Yeah, just tell me if I have to
sure.
do something.
Because you can always like get in if it's something you want to do, right? But you don't. Yeah, I'm not essentially like asking you stuff because you're like always there and you can always bug in when you want. But yeah, if you're, I will PM you. Like I will think of some like I have some plans for you in like later on. But for in the hotel room, it's not like you're there for them to talk to, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just in the shadow, or in the webs, trying to keep everyone occupied, busy, giving flags of like, go here, do this, do that. No, don't go there. You're going the wrong way. I'll
You're
turn
gonna
this
die if
car
you go down
around.
that hall.
I'll turn this car around, mister.
Die in a hole.
So yeah,
Did you just-
I don't think we're gonna do anything like special like in this evening. Like you probably like
Yeah, this
order.
seems pretty goddamn boring.
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
are there no assassins?
Because there's a whole week for the assessment, right? They're not gonna attack on the first day.
that
Okay.
attitude.
Like, hey, as far as you know, then you left the guy alone. Maybe he's already killed. Like, only the door is blocked in that one. Maybe you should have come back and the guy is dead.
Lol.
I mean, just saying.
Just saying.
So you guys you probably order food in, and then the son will probably eat some, and there just go to bed. Like Magus, you don't have to stay here tonight. But there are rooms, essentially like for you guys. But there's something that is troubling you. You haven't
What's
heard
that?
from Entropy today. Like you have learned
Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot from W.I.P, and you know W.I.P can be annoying, but so can Entropy. And you know he's
Yeah.
on this mission.
So, that seems kind of suspicious. I make a mental note in my head to look him up later if he's there.
Sure.
Do you give him a call?
No.
Entropy's Pizzeria. What do you want?
Yeah.
Today's special pie. Don't know why, but just doing pie.
Just don't ask.
Is that where you order in? It's like you order food from your
No,
own
it's
restaurant?
pie flavored pizza. It's pie flavored pizza. That's what it is, everyone.
Great.
Otherwise known
Great.
as a calzone.
This is exactly what
I
want.
actually hoped for pizza flavored pie, but
Be delicious. I don't know about you, but I'd eat it. I mean,
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
weirdos, that too.
like how is Magus feeling? Because you've done like a little mission like in the beginning, but then you were like off to do whatever. Now you have to like protect this guy you don't really like. They're keeping you in check.
Yeah. I feel kind of pissed. Like, one, that my movements are so restricted, and two, that I won't be able to kill this fucking heretic.
Heretic!
Like-
Heretic.
Like on your list of enemies, would he be on like the top 10 list, top 100 list, top 1000?
Oh, he'd be in like the top 12, definitely.
Oh.
So that's pretty high up for like a guy who's been to different universes and stuff.
Oh, like I
Yeah.
said, this is very personal.
How is it that personal?
It's very personal. Like, Magus was one of the first magic users on the planet. Like, he was up there with the likes of Merlin and shit when magic was free and beautiful and it roamed the earth supreme.
Technically,
now
your
it's
character
just
would be
this-
older than Merlin because you're technically older than humanity.
True,
Yeah.
technically. Point is,
Magic.
he feels that these magicians cheapen magic by making it so readily available to pretty much fucking everybody.
So you don't want there to be competition.
It's not that. It's that, like, if there is magic out there that isn't, like, earned, it's instead birthed.
I wouldn't say
Like,
they
hey.
don't earn it because you need to train like really hard to get something. It's not like, oh, here you go, now you can cast flame. No, it's like training and respect, and there's like a lot of work you have to put in to like learn they gotta learn some simple things, but you have to like work hard for it. But it's like a different kind of learning, right? You learned magic and
Yeah.
from books and stuff, and they have to do it more physical and with the motion and like basic stuff. Like some spells that you can't even like learn, right? They just learn like basic stuff. It's like books of like necromancy and the dark arts. They're not even found there. They're like they burn that stuff. Maybe that's why you hate them. If they get their hands on it, they burn it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You're
that
right.
keeps it out of the people's hand.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like the Doctor Strange films, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna put it in the library and hope nobody ever opens this book. Like
That
yeah.
always did seem kind of
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
We're not
No
allowed
one
to
will
use this,
ever know.
but we're not allowed to use it, learn about it, or anything like that. But we don't want to get rid of it because
Just
we don't want to get rid of it because.
I just want to say
Anyway.
this. I read this online and I was like, "Fuck, you're totally right for some guy." Because like with Doctor Strange, he uses his ring and just grabs a book from the library. And like we
Yeah.
get this whole scene in the beginning, like 5 guys trying to get into the library, like attacking everybody. It's like
And then
they
he
just
does
could have
it.
used those fucking rings.
It's amazing.
I was like, "Oh my god, why didn't I notice this? That's like the stupidest thing ever."
Yeah. Exactly.
Still a great movie, but that's
It's great. Yeah.
That's the thing with Marvel. I can say, yeah, okay, it would have been easier, but yeah, like, sorry DC, I'm not going into Suicide Squad. That story
Yeah.
didn't make sense at fucking all.
Ish.
Especially like, we have this weapon, we can destroy her right now. She has the whole city turning around me in a zombie. I can destroy her. I know I don't have control about her. No, I'm gonna keep it whole for no reason.
Yeah.
Not going in there. Okay, so Gary, are you ready back? Gary. Nope.
Everyone's dead.
So yeah, we're gonna go to a scene when Gary's character gets back in a moment. We'll see the night. Like the night is pretty much very like safe. Like Entropy, you're like nobody's in the room with you or with the sun. You're not sleeping on the same room, obviously, because there's enough rooms. But yeah, you do have some
weird
freedom now. Like the only one there's like a guard posted outside, but they're essentially like W.I.P is probably like the one who's have to keep an eye on you for now.
I mean, I don't sleep, so I could probably be entertaining.
And maybe they're checking the cameras, but you could ask W.I.P to like make a loop recording if you want.
Anyway, nah, it's fine. My character will simply just like look up and say, "W.I.P, can I turn back? I'm freaking the fuck out, man."
Essentially, I'm forgetting. It's like you don't sleep, right? So it's not like you're gonna lay there for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Wake me up. It's. I mean, I would just simply. There would be a little beep as the general cameras of the room would turn off.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
And my character will immediately just transform back to his normal self and like, oh god, it feels so much better. My tail was getting crunched up.
Oh, that's Entropy. There he is. What do you know?
You're in a damn Magus.
I'm not there, Helen.
Nope, nobody's there. Or else you wouldn't have changed it. You're like, you have your own room. It's like, you can essentially sleep at base or have a room here. But they're not gonna let him sleep in next to you, right? You're not that trustworthy.
We're gonna sleep in the same bed. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know about that, man.
So you get to change back finally. Like, there's this relief of first, like, your own body, but you don't have to focus on being this guy. Like, the sun maybe, like, disappears just for a second. Like, the blanket goes flat. There's nobody else in that room, so you're pretty much safe to get out your antics for a moment and then maybe talk to W.I.P.
I haven't got anything to say to W.I.P.
I wonder if I should redecorate the room. Nah, I'd probably have trouble remaking it if someone came in.
The computer would just turn on. It would just automatically load everything that you have on your computer.
He doesn't have a computer, so.
I just assume there's a computer in the room and he has stuff on it.
Oh, yeah, there's a computer on there. Yeah, sure. It's not. I thought you meant you're loading like normal Entropy's computer stuff on there. Okay.
I kind of don't have one.
No, exactly.
I'm more of a physical kind of person. Any case, I'll literally just go over to the computer like, might as well. And I'll just sit there glued to the screen, just doing stuff.
You millennials always on your phone.
I of course will update. I'll update my statuses on Twitter. I'll upload maybe a video or edit a video that I was working on for YouTube.
YouTube.
No, it's new YouTube. That's right, it's NewTube.
New YouTube.
New YouTube.
No YouTube.
Log on to MySpace, then immediately log out because no one gets on fucking MySpace.
Especially in the future.
I think you try to log in. It's like website not
Server
found.
offline. The domain has been taken over. It's not even MySpace anymore. Well,
like maybe Jib, you like W.I.P gets like the signal. It's like, what is this site? I've been everywhere but here.
What the hell?
This is new to me. Log on to my own personal website. Update everyone. Hey, just got out of jail again for the 10th time. Lol, lying, JK. 10 emoticons, obviously. All of them personally customized. No. All of them personally customized to explain what's actually happening.
Wait, what actually is happening? What?
Well, I have an assassin emoticon with a gun emoticon next to it, facing a guy in a suit emoticon. And me literally an emoticon of me hiding behind a wall, snickering, and that's like the entire thing.
Christ, you're gonna get us killed.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
They're emoticons. No one can understand them. It's okay.
Nah, there's gonna be some emoticon savvy assassin, and he's gonna fucking kill us.
He speaks only through emojis.
Winky
God.
smiley face?
This is terrible.
Oh God, I hate
XX face. What? XX face.
XD. XD.
Anyway, yeah.
So
Sorry.
that's essentially
equal D.
you're still like keeping yourself like in check a bit, like just going on a computer is not like your entropy math, so you're keeping yourself in check, but just in your own body, like letting go for the child for a while.
If I were to actually go for it, I'd probably like legitimately change the room and stuff like that, and that would probably be a bad idea. So I'm just gonna go for minor stuff right now.
Yeah, I would say for now you can keep it up. I don't know if you can keep it up for 7 days. For now.
I don't know about that.
7 days.
For now,
Dreams.
you can keep it up. Gary, are you back yet?
I guess
He's
Gary's
dead.
just, geez, he's pretty much dead.
Yeah, man, a few minutes. I mean,
No.
depends
It's
on
been
your.
longer than a few minutes. It's been
Yeah,
like
he
10,
said a
15.
few minutes. So like that's the same. Depends on what you say. It's a few minutes. Okay, so yeah, let's just wipe to like the next day. Well, we can do some planning. So this guy is going to have he's going to hold a speech in a park. Like there's a podium in the park, like in the afternoon, like 12. You guys have 7 bodyguards. I think. What are you guys planning here?
We're planning to keep this fucking guy safe. How? I don't know.
But that's the thing. Like Reggie can't help right now,
Yeah.
unless you can do it over comms while you're still in the room.
Hmm.
Use your own.
The
voice.
problem is Gary is literally the semi sort of leader.
Yeah, I
kinda
guess.
right now.
Yeah, I know, but you can already like prepare. Yeah, he was going to like I think if I understand him correctly, he's going to get you there as well, but in the limo you're going there. But he's going to let the actual one do the speech, but you will be like at the back.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, man, we really need Gary.
Kill
Dang, Gary.
myself.
Come on, man.
Let me think if you can do like another different scene while Gary's still gone.
Out of curiosity, if I did kill myself and come back, would they have to like throw me out into like a garbage disposal or something?
That's how it technically works a lot of times. Either that or your body turns into.
Are you
ash.
asking how you die? In this
I'm
game?
asking like if I did kill myself, is like fake my death so that they let me out.
Oh no, they wouldn't let you.
Is that
out.
a possibility?
You could try.
I could, but I'm not stupid enough to, am I? No, wait, yeah, I totally am.
So you want to kill yourself? I mean, go for it.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna stop you. Tell you that much.
No worry.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's like you can certainly try. There's gonna maybe it works. I'm.
It's fine.
It's
It's fine.
It's up to you
I
guys.
swear it's fine.
Wait, who did that?
Jib.
That was like a
Mouse.
real good impression for Kermit the Frog.
That was pretty good.
I'll have you know that I am an expert at Kermit the Frog.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Have Kermit be disappointed in Magus.
And Manchester, I'll have you know that you trying to end yourself, I'm very disappointed in your actions. So, shame onto you, sir. But,
I am sorry,
but
my
Manchester,
master.
you should kill them all. No, bad Kermit.
Nah,
We have the
that's
dark
not a really
Kermit
fucking
and the
good
normal Kermit. Great.
It's a real great voice chip. I wish I could do that. It's the best. Yeah, that's since Gareth and I we're just heading towards like the next day. You're essentially still.
You are being.
Oh, shit.
Well, Yoda essentially. Oh no, it's not the same voice actor. That's true. It's the same as the other one. The bear.
in Spanish.
So yeah, it's next morning. You're having breakfast. You're back as the kid. Like Magus, where have you been staying that night? Like, are you in the penthouse or?
I stayed in the penthouse reading every book.
Does Magus need to sleep?
Hey.
He does not. Well, actually, that's debatable. Hold on a second. Let me look at my character sheet. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That is not the character sheet.
That's
here.
boring. Stop it.
How do you know? Doesn't need to sleep. I mean, he's immortal and immune to aging, but that doesn't mean he doesn't get to sleep. You know what? Nah. He doesn't need to sleep.
There's an actual thing that that you get if you want to not sleep.
Oh, okay.
It's a power
fine.
you get.
Yep,
Fuck.
I think you.
So yeah, he's not an insomniac.
Yeah, so it's not like I wouldn't say this guy's like lived for like a long time, so he needs like maybe 5 hours of sleep, 4, not like the full 8.
Yeah.
Essentially, since you've
Yeah.
been resting for like the last 3 weeks in the demon world, you probably had a lot of rest. I would say that's like chilling, right?
My own.
Fighting your demons in hell, that's like chilling,
Yeah.
right?
I'm eating my own worlds. Yes.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Because you had
Sorry.
a bad day. Take one down.
Jib has become the Kermit.
This is gonna be his next character for all of them stuff.
And of course, man, I get back and my shit's freezing up again.
Hey, Gary!
Gary's back.
It's
We were
Gary.
waiting for you.
Okay,
Gary.
here we
Gary, you fucking loser! Stop disappearing.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not okay.
So sorry, back, Gary. So how's everything working? What's the
Well,
status?
he was there for half a second. I guess he's gone again.
Rest in pepperonis.
Wait.
Pepperonis and rest.
Life is just not even worth living anymore.
Ripperoni.
Every character's gonna kill himself.
Ripperoni and the Polioli.
Every character's gonna kill himself at the end of this mission.
They're just done. They're just done.
Entropy can't take it anymore.
What a
He's
loser.
really gone.
Beautiful.
He may have been restarting his computer.
So yeah, Max has been reading, but so since you're still in the penthouse, you've been sleeping. What, like you said, you always wear these clothes, right? Even while you're sleeping. That's. Or how does morning Magus look? Is he just the same as always, or do we see
He
a
looks-
difference?
He looks pretty fucked up. He looks, until he gets like his Tasmanian devil blood, he looks pretty fucked up. So you're killing him.
Like, oh, is that like his coffee? Is that like essential for him to start the day, or is it,
Pretty
is
much.
it what is it coffee, or is it actually what he needs to keep alive?
It's like his coffee. It'd be better if he has it, but it's slow.
Okay,
killing him.
okay.
He
And
feels-
then it
Wait,
wouldn't
so
have.
you're saying that your character survives off of a creature that didn't exist when he was around,
No, it's his
and
coffee,
only just
right?
recently started existing?
And furthermore, is slowly
Oh, no,
becoming
this wasn't-
extinct.
like his previous incantations. Are incarnations? Incarnations. Like he didn't survive off Tasmanian devils, he survived off their ancestors and friends. And distant relative cousins. And now they're like the last of their shit, so he has to eat them.
Like it's like the espresso, right? Once you get espresso, you don't use normal coffee anymore. It's like Starbucks. Like it's the Starbucks version
Exactly.
of blood. You know?
Exactly.
You
Like
can
you
get
don't
it,
go
that's
back
what you
to
want.
regular physical.
You're a
Physical water.
terrorist.
I am
Yeah.
I am a. Yeah, actually, no. Yeah.
Don't forget that Entropy costs Pompeii. I mean, come on.
I'm
Yeah.
being. Actually, to be fair, your character might have got blamed for that. Actually,
Maybe.
by the general public, I mean.
So yeah, you're stuck up. Like I would say, like Entropy, it's not like something you acted out, right? Like mourning him. So it's essentially him again, like in suit, like all woken up. The kid is again also the same. He doesn't need to shave, right? It's just like because this guy he's African American looking. He's bald. He's not like.
Bald?
What?
Oh no, his hair does not grow. I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Given it that
So there's like
detail
even though he's
where-
always shaven like his face, so there's like no difference between him from like going into his room like yesterday night and going out of his like maybe you took on like a different suit because
Yeah,
you,
my character might have changed to like the suit possibly, but otherwise.
yeah, the guards like yeah they're all taking coffee except for the guy who's like with the mechanical parts. Like maybe one of them or two of them are still asleep because they don't sleep all at the same time. Essentially, and the day is like good morning, sir. Everything's okay, and we haven't seen any commotion or trouble. Everything seems to be fine and going fine. Are you ready for your big speech this afternoon?
Just about. Do you think you could call down and see if they could get me some tomato juice mixed in with a piece of cinnamon?
Why cinnamon?
Of course,
Because that's what I want.
and for your son, the same.
Yes, actually, it's healthy, but it also tastes good to me. I don't know. It's a weird habit. Don't worry.
What does he drink? OJ or?
He'll just take an orange juice. Yes, thank you.
So yeah, they make a sense. They don't go down to make salt. They just order it up for you. So they trust it. Are you back? Shadowhawk back? Because he's typing. Can't hear you, Gary.
Gary.
Skype. Are you back, Gary?
Gary's dead.
Yeah, I'm
There's
back.
only Magus.
Hey, celebration.
You ruined me.
So yeah, you guys are having breakfast. Let's go back for a moment for when you come back, Shadowhawk, and the room.
Yeah.
Everything's okay. Like this guy's still alive. The son is still alive. But Miss Boucher, what's her name?
Memes.
Miss Bouchon's there, and he's like, hello, Shadowhawk. Where is everybody? Shouldn't we be protecting the asset?
I just went and checked on what the whole world thinks is the asset over in the other building.
I am the asset. I am the ass.
But if it's
I was about to
somebody,
say, you're the ass.
if somebody's seeing through this, he would have been dead right now. I mean, you kept him an easy target. Like nobody's protecting him. I could have killed him easily.
And I'd
Get on the
motion
ground
to
now,
the
you're
door
under
and be
arrest.
like, that's because you didn't try kicking in the door.
No, I
It's
would
kinda
use the
hard to
window.
try-
Like every assassin, like don't go through the door. Since when did you ever use a door? I mean,
Cut my life into
Shadowhawk.
pieces.
I've never used a door ever.
I mean, I want someone with him at all times. Am I clear?
I hear you.
Clear?
Okay. Well, have
Sorry,
a good
can you
night.
repeat
And she says for us, she's like, bye, Adelhak. We'll talk later. It's good to see you again. She goes away. So yeah, you get the sense that they already met, like they know each other.
I have a question. Did I already I can see the guy we're supposed to actually protect, right? Is he fine?
Yeah, you can see him. That's right. But Miss Bouchard didn't know. Like even if you can see him, you like it's almost like a sniper. You couldn't react to that, right? Like,
Probably. I mean, I could see it, but I wouldn't be able to react to it.
yeah,
To
essentially,
stop
like
him.
you can like if there's somebody inside, you can damage him, but you can't take out a bullet or like give him CPR.
A bullet would go through me and do nothing.
Yeah, essentially.
Wouldn't do nothing to the guy behind you.
Exactly.
So that's why, yeah, you keep. You're right. You're always like keeping tabs on those guys. So maybe I can tell you what's been happening since they were gone. Like the guy himself, he's probably practicing his speech and his planning, and he's like this guy is like very meditative. So maybe he's going to meditation. But he never uses like maybe he puts on the TV for like CNN, like the news. But for the rest, he's not using. He made a call with his phone, but he doesn't use electrical stuff a lot. His son has been studying, making his like advanced homework. Even if his father's like, "Do you want to see the news?" He's like, "No, I'm." He's just with his face in the books, like always. He goes to bed on time. He brushes his teeth like extra long, like that kind of stuff.
He's basically the quote unquote model child in that he's a super kid.
Nah.
Oh, he's like going overboard with it, right? He's like
Yeah.
he's too much doing that stuff. Like as a parent, you wouldn't like that. I would say, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so now that you're back, Gary, so we're going back to the next day. It's the morning. People are having breakfast, so probably also in the other room they're having breakfast. They maybe keep it like an easy, just like some bread and some easy stuff. Some I don't know what people eat for breakfast, but some like glass of milk, that kind of stuff. They keep it like easy. And yeah, you guys have to make up a plan because he's going in a few hours. He's going to have a speech at the park. There are like a lot of people there. It's like an open site, so it's not like inside. It's gonna be outside, and everybody can. It's not there are no fences around, so everybody can just come there and watch him do his speech. Is there anything you want to prepare or speak with the group about? Because you still have your comms.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Whip if he could show me a diagram of the layout of the park.
Yeah, so you get this essential like this, well, you get probably like a satellite photo of what's being built there. So essentially, there's this podium, which is covered like from the sides and from the back. So it's like a circular dome half where he will be standing. For the rest, it's all open, completely open. You remember the park? This is where you saved the kid and had the Scooby-Doo fight. Entropy being Scooby-Doo.
Shaggy.
But yeah, it's like completely open for the rest. You know there are cameras hanging in the park. So you also maybe get like feeds on that. Currently, like there's already like people like sitting there, like mostly like press and like university students. It's not crowded. There's just slowly like people walking in. They're still building stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
You also know that the mayor is coming from the city. So some guys from companies like high up CEOs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Just 1 second. I cannot get this computer to do anything right now. I'm sorry, but I'm about to have to restart it.
Well,
Again?
we don't use Route 20 that much, so if Skype's working, so I think we're not
Okay.
gonna run that long. So just stay on Skype. We'll just don't look at Route 20. Is that okay?
Okay.
So do you have some combinations with the rest of the guys? Like, what do they need to do, right? Because the bodyguards
Yeah.
there. What's essentially the plan? Let's go over that. Like, is Entropy is also going there? I think disguised as this guy in the limo, but when he's there, what's the plan? Because there's going to be two of them at that point.
Well,
Is he gonna like
how
Superman it and go somewhere and just appear as Entropy for when he's having a speech, or?
yeah, but a quick question though: how dead set is he that the sun actually be outside of it for the entire thing?
The sun essentially doesn't have to be at the speech.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, they don't want to leave him like alone, right? So somebody has to guard him.
I'm talking like have him there, but have him in the back.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, sure. That was already. They're not gonna give the son, like, it's a 12-year-old boy. They're not gonna make him do the speech or stand like next to him.
No, I mean I didn't figure that they'd have him do the speech.
Yeah, I was just
I've
joking.
had him like waiting backstage,
Yeah.
close by in case something happened. Right now, I'm thinking once we get there, get him into a sealed air, or get him into a room, post up like 3 or 4 guards there with W.I.P to watch, make sure that nothing happens. None of the guards are going to try to kidnap the kid or anything.
Is it your own guards, like the guys you hired? Are you gonna send them?
Yes.
Sure. So 4 of your 7 guys are gonna look.
No, just
and
2.
you guys can bug in, right? Because it's not like
Yeah.
the character. It's like it's out of character. We're just talking about what the plan is.
Yeah. Like
I'll
I was
be right
saying,
back, actually. I need
I'm
to go to the
seriously
restroom.
thinking.
Sure.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking just 2 to guard that door along with W.I.P, so that if anything happens, he can send out the alert. Once we'd be there, have Entropy go into his normal form.
Okay, so Entropy, let's get. So Entropy goes to his normal form and get us protected. Let's keep it fast and easy.
He's going. Yeah, I'm thinking have him up there with us, along with the Magus.
So yeah, you, Magus, Entropy on stage.
9/10 of the guards, or like 8/10 of the guards. Like if we bring 10, have 8 up there, 2 in the back.
So that's the point. You guys hired 7 guards.
Okay.
Like, do you want to hire more? Like I asked you guys, how many guards do you want to use up? Like 7
You're the one that's been doing this, bro. Come on.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot how many guards we'd hired. Okay, so with 7, 2 in the back, 5 up front, along with the 3 of us, that's going to be perfect.
So yeah, you're talking this over with each other, and like he bucks in. He's like, no, I want more guards at my son than me, because essentially he's like and he like shows some magic like Magus does. Like he makes me make a shield. Like I can protect myself like pretty good. My son less. So maybe do it the other way around, like 5 at my son, 2 at mine, especially since you're essentially standing next to me. So.
Okay.
Does make more sense. But of course I'm not there to talk.
Yeah, I'd definitely agree with him on that. And I hate to do this, but speaking of biological, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry, this is going to take 2 seconds.
Sure. So we're gonna do this quick. We're just gonna make some rolls and see what's happening. We're not gonna play everything. We're not gonna drive. Like the drive there, you guys finish your game of Risk. You get there. You go somewhere. You change back, no problem. The kid is like guarded by 5 guys, and W.I.P have a camera on him. Essentially, it's getting pretty crowded. Let's make some rules. So first, let's W.I.P. What you do. So you're watching this kid. Is there anything because you can be like everywhere? Is there something else you want to do while checking on? Because you basically have a camera on the kid, right?
Yeah,
maybe
I have
a
camera
few
on
cameras.
everything. I'm the one basically trying to keep track of everything at once.
Yeah. So is there anything else you particularly want to do? Like there's like a lot of cameras outside. People have phones with them. Do you want to do a security check or?
I mean, yeah, just generally keep an eye and tabs on everyone and everything around it here.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Suspicious people that are like, well, not just that, just doing a scan on generally every single entity that walks by and just see like.
So yeah, you're using like facial recognition and like people's phones to see who the people are who they're, correct?
I am back.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's make it a technology roll for that, just to see how good that goes. 19.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna use one of the lucky things I have.
Sure. To reroll, just so you know, he rolled a natural 1, and I don't. So this is bad. Even though he rolled I think he rolled a 5. It's
5, yeah.
It's better because you have some natural bonuses, but if you don't roll a natural 1, natural bonuses don't really help. But in this case, they do. So 23 is like a great number. Like on your first sweep for everybody who's here at this moment, like facial recognition, like profiles, phones, that kind of stuff. There don't seem to be like very like weird people or people who are like there. You get some small crimes for people because yeah, people like got caught, you know, didn't pay his taxes on time, or like the basic stuff, right? Or stole something like 10 years ago when he was in his was a teenager. You do get some like big ones. That's like Entropy and Magus. It's like
Yeah.
those are some
Go
red
like that.
flags showing up, but you're like, oh, ignore that. So maybe there's like one that is a red flag. That's the mayor. Like there has been some rumors about the mayor not being like totally up for his job. Maybe there's some secret stuff happening there. There's some rumors going around him that he's not doing like business correct and stuff. There's some shady stuff happening there. There's some articles.
I would try to keep everything intact. I wouldn't try to like mess with anything for this time.
Same as like with like CEO, like important business people who are there. Like there's like rumors about everything, right? Like Steve Jobs probably has some like paranoid guys, like Steve Jobs article, right? So those things like
Yeah.
pop up, but you sometimes you recognize as like, oh, that's junk or that's not true. Oh, I wrote that one myself. Right?
I mean, I just did a moment ago. Remember?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you're doing. Entropy, you're finally free to be yourself for a moment. You're just you. You're not the kid. You're not the guy. You're you, standing on a stage with like lots of people watching. What's your plan? Like before the speech began, like it's gonna begin like in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But what essentially are you doing?
I suppose. Might as well. No, better not. No, nah. I'm half tempted just to be an idiot. Okay, how about this? I'll go with something middle ground then. I'm going to, real quick, magic up myself a nice white suit. Very nice, fancy looking.
Sure.
All prim and proper and preppered. And then I'm going to change it slowly from white to green, blue, red, purple. It's just literally going to start switching between colors. And that's just going to be my thing for this entire thing. I'm just going to have that going the entire time.
Yeah, so that's like a thing. Whip, you see like people like posting pictures from like it wouldn't be Entropy. Let me think. The last name is Stelio Cantos, like Stelio Cantos on stage with coloring suit, and like everybody's posting the crap on like the what do we call it, the Twitter and the
Twitter.
The new YouTube. What was it?
Yeah, new
YouTube.
The new YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'd also have like before the things start, I just hold up a sign that says "Eat at Discord's Pizzeria." I'm gonna start at Discord. Entropy
Shameless advertising.
God damn you people.
So yeah, Magus, you're also like on stage. You can be in the back if you want, but they ask you to be like next to him on stage, but you can be in the back if you want.
Yeah, I'll. You know what? Can I do the light show?
You want to control the light show?
I mean, can I make my own light show?
Yeah, of course you can.
Sweet. I'd like to create constructs and shit to breakdance.
Are you good?
I
Seriously?
can do that.
So you're just the entire time that this serious speech is going on, You're just having guys.
To be fair,
Oh,
Reggie,
no.
you are.
It's like
killing
50 minutes
guys.
before the speech. He's like, until the
Oh,
speech
I thought,
is.
I'm sorry. I thought like the whole thing was not a serious affair at all. Like I thought he wasn't the diplomat.
Oh,
For
he's
the moment.
No, this is the diplomat.
the diplomat's
Okay.
here, but Entropy is like.
In which case, I'd like to be hovering next to him. It's,
Oh, yeah.
like, very threatening looking, as threatening as I can be, as imposing as possible.
Then I'm gonna pull you away from him, like, dude, back off of the guy. You're making him nervous. What the fuck you doing? Why are you
I'll make
looking
you
at him
nervous.
threateningly? Calm the
I'll
fuck
make
down.
you nervous.
Bro, don't make me put you in timeout.
I'm nervous.
Well, stop being nervous. Slap.
I'm slapped.
Why are you an idiot?
So,
What the hell is going on?
like you said, you're trying to be like looking next to him. So after you've been slapped, you're gonna stand like a little bit further from him, maybe less floating, like maybe slower, but still floating, probably with less from the ground. Are you essentially like looking around? What are you trying to do here? Are you focusing on him? Are you focusing on the crown? Are you focusing somewhere else? Are you using magic to essentially do something?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Or are you just looking at him threateningly for some reason?
Like, it's also you can just analyze him for like the next 50 minutes. Like, he's acting a bit different. Well, I wouldn't say if you notice like directly. You should roll for if you. Yeah, let's roll for that. Roll again. Roll
Insight.
Insight to see if you see any different from him from how he's been before this. Cause Entropy like did some analyzation from how he acts like in these kind of circumstances. So
my character, again, he took a basic like interview, or not interview, but yeah, basically.
Yeah, but that's
a
like
basic interview to like get the feel of his personality and tried to copy it as best he could.
But that's
That
the
doesn't
thing,
mean
like
it
you
was a good
analyze
job.
how he is right now, right? So like your impersonation would be like correct for these parts, like dead on, bro. No, we're not dead on, but it will confirm. But if you
Close.
want, you can roll insight if you want, Magus, to see if you notice like, any difference in demeanor. Are you there, Max?
Yep, I'm here.
Do you want to roll insight or just not?
I'll roll insight, yes. That's a good idea. Let me see. Can I roll from here, I wonder? Insight. I can. 12. I suck.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like a small difference with your thoughts. Like yeah, he's just stressed because he has to speak to all these people, and he's like a high target right now, and
Yeah.
it's just the normal nerves.
Speaking of being a high target, could I investigate, say, the crowd or something else, like perception check?
Yeah, you can do a perception check just to see if something.
All right, perception. Boom, less suckage this time. 28.
28. So what you see, it's like the normal crowd are taking pictures, very crowded. It's a future, so there's probably also drones and stuff around.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is something probably W.I.P is checking, is keeping instance. Like there's like W.I.P drones. Yeah, that's okay. There's some birds like flying around.
Are they normal birds?
Yeah, there's
Or
some from here. They just look like seagulls.
Is there a body of water nearby?
Yeah, there's a lake in this park.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Because the last time they fought here, they went to the lake. So there's if you look around, there's of course there's less wildlife than there would normally be, like birds and like squirrels and stuff. Because it's just crowded. Well, maybe like birds, they come up to crowds because there's like people have food and stuff around them. So essentially like maybe you focus more like on the people in the back. Like I said, there's some C&O companies. There's some bodyguard from other guys. They've been checked for weapons, so they're the basic. Like they're not allowed to have guns. They're allowed to have tasers and stuff. Maybe some like guards with metal parts, like a metal arm, but they're They can't use like guns or anything like as lethal that
Very-
quickly.
Very typical of a European country.
There's just like this mayor who's you see the mayor, he's like preparing stuff, he's doing his hair. He's not wearing
Yeah.
this nice kind of suit. It's more like you know, a suit for going out. It's still like a nice suit, but it's not like what you expect a mayor to wear. It's like what
Oh my
was it called?
God.
Barney from How I Met Your Mother,
Oh.
right? It's not a mayor's
yeah.
suit, but it's looking, and
Pretty
he's doing his
shade
hair, and he's like using like lots of gel, and he's like putting some like weird look, and it's not how you expect a mayor to look.
I'm torn between the mayor and the suspicious seagulls and lack of wildlife. Huh.
Anyway,
So you can say
Yeah, you
just
see the
I'm
look on
keeping
your
an
face,
eye
right?
on that. That's essentially, you can do that. Like I'm keeping
Okay,
an eye
I'll
on
keep an
both.
eye out.
Yeah, we're gonna do like false. So yeah, you're keeping an eye on that. So that's what you three are doing. Like Entropy, well, you changed your suit. Is there anything else you know you're on a mission? After you change your suit, is there anything like you're focusing on or trying to do? Is it like if I see anything flying, I jump in front of him? That's something you can like prepare.
How about this? I am going to essentially. How dare you? I'm essentially going to. How could I go about this? No, that's stupid. That would be too convoluted and bullshitty.
You
I
can
got an
always
idea.
die.
You really are an annoying person. You know that? Seriously, chill.
Die.
Chill with the dying thing. It's not really funny. It's just annoying at this point.
Right.
Anyway, what was I even thinking? Fuck it. I guess I won't do anything since I was interrupted and I can't even remember now.
Okay, yeah, we'll get back in a second. Like, yeah, I'm not going into that right now. If you have problems, it's good that you say. So yeah, Max, down it a bit for Reggie. I have no problems with it for now, but I can understand that Reggie could feel interrupted too much. So yeah,
I am a son of a bitch.
Yep. Apparently, no, it's okay. Just
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
yeah, it's fine for now.
Anyway,
I think Gary's back. Are you back, Gary?
Yeah, I've been back.
Oh, you've been back. So you heard what we're like. What's your main what is your main focus while this is like the interview is about to happen? What's your main focus? Like in a few basic
The
words.
surroundings, watching for anyone that would look suspicious.
Okay. Sure. Like, you see the Magus? He's like concentrated on like the background and like he's not focusing on the crowd. He's like focusing on everything else. Is your focus going to be on the crowd?
Yeah,
Since-
it's going to be right on the crowd.
Yeah, give me a perception roll just to see how good you're keeping crowd control.
Okay. Let's see how I did. Not too bad.
Yeah, so that's not good. So yeah, essentially you see there, even though it's like open for everybody to come here, there's still like a fence in front of the podium. So there's a few like feet, like let's say 7-8 feet for somebody can get to the podium near him. And essentially you will look like around for, because that's the thing you do, is like vantage points for like sniper or gunner. And there are some trees around, but you can see there's the guards beneath those trees, so they're probably being checked. And these guys have heat goggles, so they can see. Again, sorry, what your W.I.P he's cameras everywhere. He's using smartphones. The cameras are there. He's using drones, so he's also like keeping checking it. So there's no danger for now as seen, but you're gonna keep checking it with your 22 for now on concentrated on the people. So yeah, he's starting his speech. It's a speech about essentially like the world. It's the crime has gone down, even though like super criminals and stuff is getting a worse problem. Like normal criminals are like less low, like there's less like green problems, like the cars like they're cleaner and other stuff. But there's still like a problem with too much humans living on this earth, and that's like a big problem for like everything. It's like crime. It's too many people like not getting along, wars, kills not people. And he also like talks about we're now branding out to other planets. Like there's some people are already on Mars. They start just opened a hotel on the moon. And he sees it as maybe a solution in the future, but he think that we still like have to come together as a group, yada 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 yada. And like even your program is a thing from giving you guys a second chance and see if you guys, if there's possibility for people like you, like bad guys. Well, I wouldn't say bad. I wouldn't say he's being very nice about this to see if
Morally
they can help you.
questionable.
Yeah, maybe like more like dangerous from another person's perspective. Maybe he's more like giving the blame to them than to you guys. So like Magus, you were like the birds. They're acting weird. The birds you're keeping an eye on. They seem like there's a lot of food and they just keep flying in the same circle. Something you don't feel
Oh
true.
boy, I feel something's off here.
Yep.
Do I have comms up?
Yes. If you want, yeah.
All right. Can I? Like everybody's here, right?
Everybody's on. Everybody's like on stage and whips everywhere. Correct.
Okay, sweet. I ask Gary and Jim if they can confirm that they're seeing birds circle. The bird sphere.
Yeah,
I don't change my perspective of where I'm looking because I'm just assuming he's a madman.
No, I'm serious, man. This is.
You don't know. You don't know. Like I agree with Jip if he thinks this character thinks that doesn't make sense.
Shit, he's actually totally right. Fuck.
and my character's paranoid as fuck, so I guess
Yeah, Gary.
yeah, he's looking.
Your character's paranoid as fuck, so roll insight if he's like looking at the birds and saying what he's saying to see if he's. Just roll insight for me. Just
Okay.
Thunder.
Nice,
Thunderbird.
natural 20.
Cats. Oh.
So yeah, this
Yep,
shit
and,
seems
yeah, am I
totally off.
noticing anything with the analytical microscopic vision?
With the birds, maybe.
So yeah, maybe you have like a zoom button and you zoom in and you see like between like normal seagulls, you look in those seagulls you see tiny like connectors and stuff. They seem electrical, like very small like electrical stuff is on these things. You don't know if they're controlled with electric things or the seagulls just have things on them or they're just completely electrical, but there's something electrical on some of these seagulls. Like you scan like
I'm
3, 4.
Yeah, I'm going to mention that, and I'm going to switch over to the police band and tell them to check on the seagulls. Tell them that my detective vision is picking up what looks like might be a bomb or something attached to some of them.
They're like, bomb? What do you want? Should we shoot them out of there? Is that what you mean?
I'd
No.
say to them, try using some, oh god, what you call it? The tranquilizer darts.
Sure. this is gonna go so good on the news, right? Like animal people using tranquilizer guns on animals. That never went wrong, right? Sure.
Never.
Never, ever, ever.
So yeah, they probably have like tranquilizer guns on the drones. Um, Maybe yeah, he's still giving his speech, right? So people are scrambling with this. So the drones they move off like a few. They shoot tranquilizer guns like a few seagulls like fall out of the air, and like people are like scared for a second, like what's happening? And you see another few of the drones like shooting like at the same time, but the arrows like hit, but the birds don't fly down like immediately, but they're flying heading towards the stage. They're going into a dive.
God.
They're made out of electricity, right?
They're made
I'd
out of
scream.
electricity, but they're not using light.
Hold on. They're using electricity, right?
Correct.
This I can stop. This I can stop. I would like to absorb that. Would you kindly let me?
So you want to try to let me see here. Do you have like
I'm able to spot the flying electric birds.
So is that a power of you like absorbing energy, or is it something you want to try?
Yeah, I think I have that something of the sort because we talked about that.
Yeah, I think we talked. I don't know if you added it because of your points. Technical manipulation. Oh, it says immune to energy. Electric. You can send electrical joints. I don't know if you can just absorb them. Oh wait, yeah, source. Meet anywhere where you can pull electricity from. So you essentially want to pull electricity out of them and send them somewhere else. Yeah, roll for me an attack. Can you do that?
Yeah, I could do that.
Let's see how that goes.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm incompetent.
I don't know. I have problems like with this
Rolls
system.
Another nat 1 cries. A.
So yeah, you there's like essentially we now get whip view, right? So we see you like floating in this other in this like data world. We see you there. We see this. We don't see the bulls. We just see the electrical parts from the birds like coming in, and you absorb the energy from like I would say 2-3 of them. No, you absorb energy from all. Like 2 fall down, but you see they have a bomb activated and they're falling straight down. And 1 is he's deactivated, but he's just his wings he was like locked on already, so he's still flying toward. He can't change his the way he's going anymore, but he's still like going in with an activated bomb. Yeah, what do you other guys want to do? You see this happening? You know.
Yep.
I would say Entropy knows this is lost. He wasn't like paying attention to the birds. I would say you will see it first, Max. You were essentially already, oh fuck these birds. So what are you doing?
I'm getting Entropy off the stage. Like, hey, this shit ain't kosher. Let's get the fuck out of here, Ambassador.
You're getting Entropy from the stage?
Is he not on the stage?
I'm normal me, bro.
Oh, you're normal.
Like the normal guy is there. Like the real guy you have to protect is on the stage. Like Entropy is Entropy.
Oh, I get him out the stage. Quick.
Okay. So like that's like the thing. Like they're already flying in. So are you like pushing him away with magic or jumping him out of the way? It's not like you can just walk. Yeah. You don't have time to walk off anymore.
Okay, then I'm flying him out of here.
Okay, so essentially you grab him while flying, and
yeah.
Let me see. Because he's not aware, right? He's not on comms because he's giving the speech. It would be too much for him. Let's see, Magus. She just give
Magus.
me a roll here. Give me acrobatics, athletics. I think it's for you. Strength.
Okay.
Roll athletics just to see how great it proves.
Actually. In my powers, I actually have enhanced strength 9 with enhanced strength. No, wait, that doesn't apply. Edit that properly. There we go. With an E, not an A. So acrobatics, you said?
Yep.
This is gonna fucking suck. Wouldn't I just be able to put him on my platform instead? Because like this is a platform.
Yeah, you could. Oh yeah, you're just creating the flying platform underneath him and flying him off.
Yeah, just lifting him out of there. Yeah, with the platform.
Yeah, just for like
That's
I'd
what I
say
meant.
like it's like a real low number you get it with acrobat. It's more like essentially if he
Yeah, but my acrobatics is 2.
wait, what? It's your acrobatics too? Oh, sorry, I meant athletics. Sorry, yeah, athletics. So
Oh,
that's 3.
athletics. Okay, that's not much better. It's 3.
Yeah, just
Regardless.
roll. It's gonna be okay.
I mean, it's just because you didn't
See?
put points in.
It's just like if a 1 would happen there, maybe he would like fall over and break a finger or something. But it's just okay, right? You fly off. Like the other people are like still in danger, right? There's still 2 people. Like the one that's going towards the where you're standing. He's probably not
Yeah.
you don't know how big the explosion is going to be. Essentially, you're flying off, so he's safe. We
Okay,
go to Nighthawk or Shadowhawk. Sorry.
Okay.
Shit hawk, you mean?
He's better than you.
Yeah, at that point, I am going to be screaming out bomb at the top of my lungs as I try to rush the people out and away from the stage.
That's the thing. You don't have that much time. You have to like do something instantly. Like these things are falling, right?
Okay. Then he's out of the way, so I think I'm going to try to wing a boomerang at at one of them.
Yeah, sure. So
Out of curiosity, is Shadowhawk a hero?
Yep.
yeah, he's the
Shadowhawk
Oh.
is a hero.
So what
Did you
the
not
fuck
realize
is he
that?
doing here?
The
No, I thought
boomerang
he was
bit got me.
Magus.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, have you seriously not even been listening this entire time?
No, I have. I just thought he was in the same boat as us.
He kind of is, but at the same time, he's at a higher level than we are. He's better than us.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually a hero that just got caught in a fucked up situation.
like
Whereas
Where he shot somebody he probably shouldn't have shot, but
No, didn't shoot. Just threw him out a window when he was blowing himself up.
I threw him on somewhere out the window. Yeah.
Either case, the point is the guy's crippled now, and he's in trouble because he could have used much less force than he did.
I think
Okay,
that's essential.
I see.
So yeah,
Otherwise,
you're
though,
rolling
he's
your
still
boomerang.
very much a hero.
I would say you're throwing it at someone like the one that's falling straight down, or are you throwing it at the one that's coming at you?
The ones that's coming at us.
Yeah, sure. So you're taking that one down.
Mm-hmm.
Entropy, you see this all happening, and you see you at least need to take one of those birds out of commission or do something to protect those people. There's still 2 falling down, like straight down. Like maybe there's time for someone else to like bugger in, but you need to do something right now.
Shit.
Not fuck up.
Please stop. Anyway, good idea would be to probably. So wait, these birds are falling towards the people, correct?
They're falling like almost straight down. There's like still some movement in it. They're not like falling like at a fast speed because they're like made for aerodynamic and they were still flying.
How high up are they exactly?
Let me calculate it so quickly. 60 feet.
Oh, that's plenty then. Quick maneuvering a little bit maybe. Well, I could be an asshole about it, but I don't think I should be.
A good idea.
Give me a moment to think. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Again, I'm not meant for. I have to think about it. Mm-hmm.
Like you could just like stretch your body and try to catch them, right? I know.
That's what I'm thinking of, but at the same time, how far would I have to stretch? I don't know if I can do that, Chip. And also, they may still explode if I did that, Chip. Would turning them into according to this, rubber balls be a great idea? No, they'd still
That
explode.
was not-
Probably.
Yeah, they'd just be very bouncy.
They're very bouncy, which is not a
Oh,
good thing.
that's maybe a thing that will help. Like, I forgot to say this because you throw a boomerang at one of them. There's this like explosion, and I think it's like one person size, so it's not that big.
Okay.
Because essentially, if you would have, I was thinking like if you hit it with a boomerang, it's still like a problem. So it like explodes and it's like one person size.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 3 feet by 3 feet.
Okay, now I've got an idea. I'm going to just grow really, really big. Like just, you know my giant size thing I did before?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that real quick and just like basically grab them out of the air.
Sure. Let me.
And if they explode in my hand, I'll probably.
Let me quickly look here what you could roll to see if. I'm searching for something with agility just to see how where. So that could be. Well, you could either roll sleight of hand because it's like trying to get them real quick, I would say, or acrobatics. Yeah, one of those.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. What am I actually better at? What actually am I better at? Hold on. I thought it would be pretty obvious, but let me see here.
I think it's sleight of hand, which is.
Oh yeah, no, I'm much better at sleight of hand than I am that. And I probably should do sleight of hand. Yeah, good point. And I don't even have to put points in danger. I just naturally.
Because essentially, you're said like you're doing this with your hands. That's why I say you can use sleight of hands.
Yeah. Do I have to roll for both of them or just one? Or
No,
one?
for one. So essentially, you catch them like at their bird wings. I mean, you still like they don't go off. You have them in your hand for now. You're big. You maybe destroyed some like stuff, and everybody's like running away when you turn this big. But you're still having like live bombs in your arm. They can still go off at any moment. And you're just standing there.
Yeah, my brain is not. What should I do?
Maybe your brain is essentially just okay. Don't move. Stay
Yeah, my
completely
brain,
still.
because of me growing bigger, I grow stupider. So I'm literally just gonna stand there holding them and thinking, as long as I don't move my hands, it'll be fine.
So yeah, we go over to Jip. Jip, you see the son. The guards are taking him out of the room. They're bringing him back to the car, bringing him to safety. Like they're not gonna like just let him sit in the room. So they're doing what they're supposed to do. They let you guys know over the things we're taking him to the safe spot. You probably like made it, told them like if something goes wrong, take him there. That's no problem. But yeah, like this giant Entropy, you see the dumb look on his face, like with these bombs in his hands, like just looking, and he's not even like moving his lips, right? He's like, help, son.
What do?
So yeah, Whip, what are you gonna do? Like people are running away, like they're even like running over each other, pushing people away and stuff. Is there something you can do? Maybe is the question first to help Entropy here. Jip. Okay, Jip's not here. We go to the next one, which is Max.
Yo.
Oh, you're here, Jip?
Yeah.
Are you gonna help Entropy, who's holding 2 live bombs and he's too afraid to move?
Honestly, it would be a better idea to have not done that. But
That's
yeah,
not
sure.
that's not Jib, by the way, but
Oh yeah, sorry. Jip's not back, or is he back?
He's not back. I heard my name mentioned. Was I mentioned?
no, Jib was mentioned.
Yeah, I said Mac because Jip wasn't answering, but then he
Oh,
was
fair
back.
enough. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not your fault, Max. Are you back, Jip?
He's dead. There's
He's
only
dead.
Kermit now.
He's dead right now. He'll be back soon.
So yeah,
probably.
Gary, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
So yeah, I think essentially your plan, I think, would be for your character is just get a bomb squad here and just let Entropy wait until the bomb squad gets here.
Actually, no, I'd be telling him to dunk him into the water.
Ooh. Water! I just dunk both my hands like hard into the water.
Well, you still need to, like, you're not next to the water, so it's like a few
so
feet
I'm like,
away.
I carefully like holding them as far out as I can. Just take a couple of like
So,
weird
like, this is
squatting
like
steps.
dumb Entropy, right? He just takes the commando and like maybe he says like you tell him like slowly. So roll for me stealth.
Me?
Yeah, roll stealth just to see how slowly and safe you
Fun
can
fact
walk.
about getting bigger, by the way, stealth has decreased. By a lot. Give me a moment.
Sure.
I actually got to figure out what this is. Okay, normally it's that, so it's that. Okay. So for this, because it would be a minus that. There you go. That should be right. Actually, no, it needs to be the other way. I almost gave myself that. Okay. I rolled an 8.
So I'm just gonna roll something to see if something worse happens. Essentially, I'm making a roll because she didn't roll high enough. It's like my
In
card to save.
actuality, I rolled a 14, but because of negatives.
So yeah, 8. So I think the thing is here, you're almost near the water and you trip over your own feet.
Oopsie.
The bombs fly into the water, but you like smack. You destroy a lot of equipment that's standing there, like fences, lights, cameras, maybe like a few trees, but you do land like on a person's arm.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Oh no.
Whoops.
And the bombs go off like, let me see all the water. Like I said, it's like 3 feet by 3 feet radius, but the water just enlarges it, like the water going up.
Yeah. Anyway, my character will he'll when he gets back up or at least gets on his hands and knees and notices that he hurt someone, you just hear a big "Oh no," and he starts shrinking down immediately.
And the man's like, ah, something big fell on my arm.
It's okay. It's okay. I can deal with it. I can help. Don't worry. I can fix it.
Stay away from me. No, stay away. He's trying to crawl away, but it really hurts, like crawling away to the arm.
Great, I hurt someone. Apparently I'm gonna be dealing with that for a little bit, so.
It's your paperwork, lol.
I'm actually gonna be trying to heal his arm because magic.
So yeah, you're healing his arm. Like how do you heal his arm? It's like it's not like
basically I grab his arm gently and sort of hold him down, stop moving. I need stop.
He's screaming out, like other people come out and they try to get off him, and they try to hit you.
I'm trying to fix his arm, damn it! Ah.
Does anybody else have you tried to Max? You're still flying off, the guy. You're going to the safe, but you're not here anymore, right?
I am not here. I am far away. I am at a safe space. Safe place.
You're probably gonna have a conversation. I want to end the game real quick, where we have to finish this little part. But next time you guys are gonna have a conversation probably. But yeah, Whip's still there, and Shadowhawk's still there. You see what you probably walked with Entropy, Shadowhawk.
Yep.
Close near him. So you see this happening. It's people are going to try to hit Entropy. Stay away from the. Don't hurt him anymore.
I'd yell out, stop, he's a medic. Yeah, I'd try to jump between him and them.
So yeah, you're stepping beside him. You're keeping him off for a second, and you let's see. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So you're trying to heal his arm.
Civilians never get hurt.
Let me see what you can.
Unless they're with you.
Is there knowledge of body anything here or something? You're not used to human stuff, right?
That is true. But
oh man, you're just gonna rip his arm out of socket.
I'm not gonna rip his arm out. I'm using magic. It should hopefully cover most of the issue.
I want to say just for. Do you have any intellect skills? You have some expertises. Yeah,
I have a
like
couple
roll
expertise.
popular cultures to see which
Oh,
way of
God.
healing you use.
Oh boy.
Right.
He's about to Popeye this guy.
He's a- That's a funny way of saying that.
Ah!
So you
Do I
roll.
know at least what an arm looks like?
So yeah, that's basically you also like maybe some African, maybe you do like the first song of Sims, like the wamba. You hit his arm. You do heal it, like that's essentially what you do. But you make his arm like much buffier, like more muscle than the other one. He just like gains like a lot of strength, and it's like out of proportion. It's like what? And he's like essentially like it kind of looks nice. It's like and then he like looks up at you again and starts running away. It's like now he can run. And he's just running away from you, and I think we're gonna end there.
No, now you're lopsided. Whatever.
I think we're gonna end there for this session.
You're lopsided.
Sweet.
So yeah, all of you get 2 power points. Like spend them how you want. So you go up 2 power points.
Of course, I freaking end up landing on top of someone.
Sucks to be you.
Yep, that was the stealth roll. Like that's the problem with back Entropy, right? He just gets so dumb, and it's so funny.
He gets dumb, he gets really big, and he gets really not stealthy. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question for you.
Sure.
Which nation was this set in?
He's from
Germany,
Africa, but his country, like his part is named Damien.
Oh, no. I'm asking which European nation is this set in?
We're in Germany.
Germany?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. That's going to be very, very useful to know because right now I am going to be taking a language skill.
You're taking the language for the country we're in.
Yep.
Like essentially, like it's a future. Like I told you guys, you don't really need the language skill for like languages nowadays. If you want to learn like old languages, yes, but for languages nowadays, it's like everybody speaks English, right? If you speak English, there's no problem. It's like the most common thing in the future, I hope. It's like people don't take. You can take German, of course. Then people will maybe say other things. Yeah, let's say they say other things, but normally, like talking English, there's no offense. Everybody, but you can take German if you want.
Cool.
Because people wouldn't like. Yeah, some people like Germans would understand too. But since we're in Germany, like I said, like there's people from all over the world living here. Like some even like speak Chinese or like all different languages. So, but that's like still a big part spoken German. So yeah, you can take it. Any other questions? Normally we would do scenes at the end, but I'm not going to do this time because we're running a little bit like later. It's like later than we normally play. So I'm gonna skip that for this time. No question. I'm gonna stop the recording here. Wait, where's the recording? Here it is. Stop.